are back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. For those of you that did stick around, stream should now be reset. If you were watching there and you stuck around, thank you very much. Maybe let people know that we are once again live so that we can get some viewers back in here. But we will shortly be going into game number 2 for Friday Night Smite, J. But what a game 1 that we had.
Yeah, that was. Oh man, I really wish that we had an alternate timeline where that game just went on a little bit longer and we saw the games even out. Nice, very
Who
nice.
could it be? What could I be drinking?
Where the game went on just a little bit longer and we were able to see a few more team fights with some more, more even gold. I really think that comp was awesome. I really wanted to see some more of that, but obviously we've got more games to watch, so can't be complaining too much. Looks like we're gonna be seeing that team again, the Carter Snowy team, up against Bing
Yeah.
Barchi Man, simply
Oh,
meticulous fragger.
I'm excited to see these
I believe
players.
it's Flix as the last one in that team. I could be wrong.
It'll be
thought
fun
Flix
to
was
see
really
these
simply.
teams bashing into each other a little bit here. I think, Jay Beto, because we're doing Friday Night Smite, we're keeping it a bit more casual tonight, right?
sure are.
That's the goal tonight. Okay. If we get three subscribers in the next 10 minutes, I'll take off my hat for the rest of the stream.
Ew! Ew!
I think production will have to let
I'll
us know
gift
whether or
10
not
subs
that
right
happens.
now.
Please don't do that. Please don't make me take off my hat.
Gift
It's so sweaty in here. Did you actually just do that?
No, I didn't. 10 subs is a lot, guys. I don't know.
I did say 3.
I could do 5. I don't know.
My hat. I loved her.
It's a good meme.
Yeah, it sure is. I have no personal interest in that meme at all. It's
No
hopefully we'll get
relation.
into our second game of the night here.
Oh, there's one.
That's one. That's one.
Thank you,
for
redacted.
for those of you who are used to our regular Founder Series streams, we're a little bit more casual for Friday Night Smite. It's just a Smite community tournament here. So we're happy to interact with chat tonight and be a little bit more ourselves. I'm not wearing a beanie. I'm not wearing a shirt. And soon I won't be wearing a hat. I'd like to point out that Redacted is our normal camera person. He's our production manager. He's only been subscribed for 10 months.
10 months. He hasn't been camera for that long. It used to be Nan.
That's true. That is true.
So
I've been subscribed for 29 months.
You own the fucking. Oh, sorry. You own.
Wow, we're not keeping it that casual.
You own the channel.
Yeah, I do.
Someone find me. Find me.
Well,
find me one sub.
We need 2. What are you talking about?
No, because I just swore, so you got to find me.
I'll find you 1 sub. All right, get in there. Come.
I'll do it by the end. I don't have my
Hat's
card
not coming
on
off
right
then,
now.
is it? Hat stays firmly on the head. I don't know that Nuke Ninja will be able to do that right now very easily, given the setup that we're doing right now, Bart.
Unlucky Bart. But we are waiting on one.
We are waiting on one.
You know what we can talk about? I saw
Please.
the model for Thor Poseidon and I think who's the last one? The new other one of the 3. Thor Poseidon. Who's the third one?
Don't know.
I'll look it up. But I think the Cupid remodel is really interesting. I haven't seen any of their kits, but I am really excited to see some of those some more of those gods come through.
Honestly, I'm excited for fun gods that do fun things, and I don't even mind Poseidon and Cupid. Like they're sort of standard gods with standard circles.
Poseidon, Cupid, that's what it is.
Being able to see the OG, the old Thor ult into Poseidon ult combo, it's just fun. It's
I just think that those big
Smite.
ults are a big thing of Smite. Like it's a big not necessarily other MOBAs, but Smite specifically has those big mage ults. Like that's like what I would say it's its signature.
Yeah, I do agree, and especially given the fact that we're getting that slightly different point of view that you might get in a game like League of Legends.
Yeah.
It makes the ultimates Poseidon ult, for example, feel more sort of interactive and involved, and the animations and the artwork are certainly much more on display because of the point of view that you get here. So yeah, I think you're right, Jay Beto. You're very smart and handsome like that.
Oh, thank you.
That's what I
But
do.
yeah, I think as well that going away, Thor is going to be super important for the game. It looks like we're jumping into Pixelmans now, which is great. But because like I said in that last, well, if it says ranked, said in that last game, this kind of pick style, in my eyes, is what really suits the like gods that are in right now.
Mm.
With Thor and these more dive orientated characters coming through, dive becomes more of an option rather than just pick Kepri, Sobek, and then double mage and just try to burst down the first target. I think that pick comping is still really fun. I think it's a lot harder, and I really think OC does much, much better on dive than it
Mm.
does on anything else. So I'm keen to see Thor. We've got some good Thor players. I'm keen for Poseidon and obviously other dive characters as well to come through. But dice onto this game. Sobek, Zeus getting banned. Both gods that were featured in that last game.
Ooh,
So we're gonna have a different look. But this
we get to see
Izanami.
Izanami, and it's into the Jingwei this time.
Yeah.
I think this is not a classic matchup necessarily, but it's one we've been seeing a little bit of here, and it's the
Yeah.
very high pressure Izanami versus the Chad late game Jingwei.
Yeah.
Izanami feels like a lot of fun right now. She's one of the newest gods at it at the moment,
Mhm. Mhm.
and again, Jay Better, we were talking about it before, but gods with relatively interesting kits and
Mhm.
niches
Mhm.
to them are exciting right now in Smite 2
I agree.
as they're being brought from the first game from Smite 1 into this game, and Izanami has that. She's got those piercing auto attacks.
Well, and the new bleed effect. Believe that's on her one that stacks. That's a very interesting. The best part about Izanami in my eyes is the just permanent prio endure that she brings because of how
Mm,
fast her clear is, especially with the two.
yep.
You can just cleave the autos, the pierce autos, plus the two. You essentially just insta clear the first wave. So maybe a proxy start coming through. Iza Amir is so strong.
Yeah, there's
Obviously,
a lot of
Loki, we've
pressure.
seen that quite a
I
bit.
would I would almost argue,
Nuwa.
Jay Better, this is too much pressure here from the order side right
I
now.
love this comp. They lost that last game, said, no, we're not playing late game. We're playing for wave one. We're going to all in wave one. But on the other side, this is a really squishy team. What is going on here? We've got
Yeah.
Jing, Nuwa, Kukulkan, Thanatos. Could be a Nuwa solo, would
I
be
don't know what
my best
super
guess.
tank we're gonna see come out here
Maybe
to
a
kind of round
Nuwa
out this team.
support?
It's gonna have to be a hell
Super
of a
tank.
tank.
Yeah.
Maybe like a Hercules or something like that rounds
I
out this
think it
team
has
as
to
like
be
a
kind of like
super
a
tank.
supporty plus a frontlining. So Hercules definitely fits that. I think that Chark probably fits that too. Odin might have fit that, but obviously getting taken away. A lot of
Put
damage
your money on it
for
now, Jay Beto. Who are we gonna say? $5. Who's it gonna be? I'm saying
uh,
Hercules.
saying Chark.
It was
Danza.
Danza. It was Dan. You fool!
How do we
It was
not know
obviously
it was
Danza.
Danza? It was
What other god
obviously
would
going to be
it have been?
Danza.
Someone. Sure hope Sharks is watching this right now and taking notes.
I think
Because
that
this is what
yeah. I
OCE
think
real they locked it in.
if they had played this against Sunday School, I think they would have won. This comp right
Yeah.
now is devastatingly strong. It could be anything. Could be Danza support. Could be Nuwa support. Nuwa solo. Danza jungle. Thanatos mid. I saw Swifty playing Thanatos mid today in casuals. So
I sure wouldn't
who
want to
knows?
be our camera person right now when they load into the game and have to move players around into the right places, because that
Or
sounds awful.
better than not, just don't move them. I think it's perfect as we are jumping in to this game.
Game number
I'm
2
ready.
for Friday Night Smite. Jay Beto, this is exciting. We are back here for more of what used to be called Daisuke's Fridays. Can't really call it that anymore. We'll see the player names here, same as last game. King Carter, Bastet Chan, Unts, Prenzel, and Snowy versus NZ Tom 1, Simply, Bachiman, DJ Bing Bing, and Meticulous Fragger.
Oh, that is
That's
not the right
a
screen. Anyway, there we go. Woo! Good job transition. I like that. Yeah, I still don't know who's going where, so we'll
oh
have to see.
Thanatos support. It has to be.
Simply saw Jingwei. So is that Jingwei jungle? He is
Jingwei,
building Jingwei.
jungle, Thanatos support. I would say that this is going to be a Nuwa solo as well.
Yeah, I think that what it is right now is correct. I think that Bart's playing mid. Yeah, I'm ready for this.
It does look like Bart is playing mid. Look, Jay Beto, just given the team comp here and the potential, that this Thanatos support has to have really impactful late game CC, I'm going to have to give it to the Chaos team immediately.
Can we get a full screen? But yes.
We do have that.
Oh, I have an echo. I'll just mute. Unfortunate. All right. Yeah. This is going to be a game. This is a gamer's game.
This is a gamer's game.
This is going to be the most serious analysis you've ever seen in your life. I'm ready for the Thanatos ult into Jingwei knock-up, Nuwa stun, Danza ult. There's so much CC
T1
from
dive
Chaos.
immediately in the mid tower. Botchyman and Bastet-chan trade. Looked like that first blood went to Bastet-chan though.
I don't even... I was looking at the teams, like the players. I wasn't looking at the map. Surely there's...
might have been caught by surprise there too.
Yeah, oh no. But also Shell used by Botchyman. No one was ready for that. Except for Bastet-chan, who got that... I'm assuming got the kill, yeah. All right. Hopefully we see some standard lanes. The Nuwa is invading. I'm not sure how that solo lane goes.
That's not a Nuwa invade. That is a King Carter invading the Nuwa there. And quite successfully, I might add.
You are correct.
I am true. And I am not a solo laner, unlike you. So maybe, you know, you're a bit washed.
Yeah. I'm washed.
You're washed. Wow, and Tom.
That is a wave 1 solo kill.
Nuwa has a very difficult time in that lane, JBeto.
Yeah, I want to say that if you're a jungler who doesn't give your solo red buff, you're awful. Because playing against red buffs, like double buff solo laner with no red buff, is impossible to play against. I mean, that was more of a matchup thing rather than the buffs, but I love the Danza clones. Like, why did they add that? It's so funny. Yeah, I want to see this clear right here. Look at how fast that wave goes away. That's a level 2 Izanami, by the way.
CJ, but this is what I mean about kind of overdoing it with the pressure here a little bit, because now this Ymir, who really wants to be able to try to find picks and opportunities for kills, is just being poked out in that duo lane. Like the Chaos duo lane kind of just they were always going to be sitting back against this Izanami anyway, but because you've picked the super pressure of Ymir, he just can't do anything in this lane. He has to sit in that bush, hope that someone will step up. It's a bit easier when he's got his wall. I'd say that Meticulous Fragger is standing close enough that there it is, the wall and freeze combo will connect. So there's a bit of poke there, but I don't think Fragger's going to stand that close again. Low health here.
Never done there.
For that Thanatos and the Ymir, though. And that's what I mean about how they kind of have to overcommit because of the amount of pressure that they've drafted.
Yeah. I think that maybe what the answer is besides just... It's like, I think there's two options. Obviously, level 3 was an all-in there. You can either freeze the wave and just walk up with your Ymir and force them off of the wave so that they can't get golden XP. Or you can insta-clear the wave and then try to rotate your support out. Because Isa is going to have the easiest time in the world against Thanatos. She can just never, ever, ever get caught by him. She can always dash his
here for the order team. We've seen a rotation out from this. Loki, good use of the 3 from the Thanatos, but it won't keep him alive for long. Snowy finds the kill, dive under the tower as well. Bastet-chan finds one, but DJ Bing trains it straight back. Good play there from the Danza, but a big dive from order team.
Very nice. That was a really good play from them. Maybe it was a miscommunication for the target select, but it actually worked out perfectly. Bastet-chan getting the kill. Dying on the tower is fine. I don't think it's too bad.
They've done it twice now.
Is 2 levels down onto Simply. So this Jingwei...
say before. We've seen this Jingwei has just taken the entire jungle. They've done all of the back camps, like invaded all of the back camps. They've just been farming. And you were talking about how you'd love to see this Ymir kind of rotate out a lane. If that had happened, then all of this farm going to the Jingwei wouldn't have happened by now.
Now, an invade coming through on left, so some trading back, but the Thanatos is here. Jingwei around the area too, and Loki is nowhere to be found.
Snowy half health already on their season army as the Thanatos is getting poked down, but Prenzel, great use of the wall. He's going to find himself out of trouble here, but simply on that chase, uses that ultimate to look for a few more auto attacks onto Prenzel. One more auto will do it. Botchyman does find the kill onto Prenzel now. Snowy being chased down. Spirit of the Nine Winds won't connect as the Jaeger's forced out immediately from this season army. Death Gaze does come down as the rotations have come out from the order side, but chased down is Unce on this. Anubis trying to turn it around. Doesn't find the kill, but low health for Botchyman and Meticulous Fragger. Snowy, though, not done. Jingwei's not an early game god. Jingwei's not an ADC. He's a jungle for Simply, and he finds the kill, invading hitting these back camps now, looking for damage onto Bastet Chan as well. He cannot be stopped. He will not be stopped. He's still auto-attacking. Ymir rotates out, finds that freeze, forces beads out immediately. Chase is on as the wall comes down and body block simply in. It could be a kill, but who for? Bastet Chan just does find it, but simply nearly turned it around again, J Beto.
That was... I did not expect that at all. Is Jingwei new S+ jungle meta?
I would say so. J Beto simply going to be running this in all the ranked games from now on. Founders series may be over, but there must be something afterwards, and everyone write down what Simply's doing here if you want to stop him.
Check this tech real quick. Okay, if they're able to get a lead this game, Chaos team is really strong. Like, is actually really strong. The Thanatos has, I believe, that item removes slows. I could be wrong. Maybe we can have a look. I would like to check, but I believe that item removes slows. I think that there's so much damage coming out of... Cleanse of all slows gain slow medium movement speed. Yeah, pretty strong, right? Like that's a fast boy right there, right?
That is a fast boy, and that fast boy is up into the air, looking for the dive into this T1 tower, and mid wall comes down, but Unz goes down before it. Turnaround is here. Ymir ult pop, but Prenzel can't find it. Snowy instead picks up DJ Bing Bing in the duo lane. Kill for kill between mid and duo, but Chaos have the pressure in the mid lane, and they might dive or even just push down this T1 tower, J Beto, and open up the map.
I do like that play. Gold Fury up as well. Kukulkan not available though, so that might be a bit of a risky play. No Sunder either.
Oh no.
Oh, that actually didn't do any damage.
No, but if the Scythe had connected, NZ Tom low health under his T1 tower as Carter diving, but there's no why. Took an early spill, is 2 levels behind, but the fact that she didn't die there means that she can kind of potentially come back into this lane.
Well, there's going to be a point with the Nuwa where she's just going to be able to insta-clear the wave even under tower, so the Odin has no threat on her. Obviously, being down 2 levels, getting invaded all game, it doesn't feel great, and it's going to take much longer for her to get to that point. She's never going to have prio, because Odin can always just fight her. But the wave
rotating out and finds a great wall freeze off the back of it, but didn't expect Simply to be here once again. Danzaboro rocket forms straight into Prenzel, finds the stun, but King Carter kills NZ Tom in the solo lane. What a team. Trying to turn it around over by this Gold Fury. We saw that a Loki ult popped. Is it enough to pick up Meticulous Fragger? Down goes the Thanatos in order. They have the position around the Gold Fury, J Beto. A lot of Chaos ultimates will use there as well, or maybe only the Dancer ultimate. But this is slow to start up the Gold Fury, maybe looking for the kill onto this Kukulkan, and down he will force. Better than 9 wins, does connect now with Snowy. So, Lowy, Unz, not going to survive here, as Simply does find the auto attacks. It's enough to take out this Anubis. Now chased down is Prenzel, should have a wall available to separate himself out soon. J Beto, Chaos team turned it around so well, and it was off the back of Barchi Man's huge Spirit of the 9 wins.
But it's the stuff after the stuff dies. This invade is going to hurt. Simply is getting really accelerated right now. Already a level up on the Loki. I mean, I know that he was more than that before, but I thought that would, kind of even out. Actually, he's half a level, maybe closer to a level, but under a level. So not too bad. The invader is obviously going to help that. But this mid-tier 1 tower, still getting focused down. Those plates going over to the Thanatos, which doesn't feel too great, but Thanatos does need items in general. His scaling does require him to get items. So maybe the tank Thanatos doesn't need too many items. Both mid laners are dead though, so there's no Gold Fury, but
this
maybe
could be
now.
A dive into the mid T1 tower as Unz forced immediately into the Death Gaze and doesn't have a lot of lifesteal just yet. Simply diving this tower with that ultimate. Now Unz inside execute range for the tank. Thanatos, is he going to be able to find the kill? Yes, Meticulous Fragger credited with that one, but doesn't know that there's a Ymir here. Freeze, off the mark, 2, off the mark, wall, does lock down this Thanatos. Ymir's target, Sunder did connect, but no abilities hit so far. Meticulous Fragger might find his way out here. Death Side doesn't connect though. Prenzel just needs to find the freeze. He will find it, and the kill will be picked up by Bastet Chan finally.
Giving over the kill. That's big as well. 6 and 2 now. That's some good gold. Over to Bastet Chan, and a solo kill again. Bing not having his best game, unfortunately. This Izanami looks pretty strong right now. The wave glitch just getting shoved under tower all game just never feels good.
No, it does not. And you kind of have to hope for this Danzaburo that he can just stay under tower and survive. But unfortunately, that dive is just so strong, Jay Beto. And now, Chaos side, they've got the advantage coming back out of base. But they have a 2k gold deficit. And Order team could be trying to pick up this Gold Fury soon. Although, not going to succeed with the Queen Naga there.
Queen Naga is in I'll say it's. I feel like that objective's too much gold for the randomness of where it spawns. I'm not the biggest fan of where it is.
Ooh, big freezer from Prenzel there. And this Thanatos support caught out a little bit and actually forces Barchiman to use that Spirit of the Nine Winds quite early in the fight. I'm surprised to not see Order side immediately push towards the Gold Fury. Instead, they're going to put their pressure into the mid lane here, trying to find the pick onto this Thanatos, and down he goes King Carter. Big rotation from the solo lane to find that one. But Jay Beto, where is the stuff after the stuff?
I just think that if you're using, they use Assassinate right there for the Thanatos support. I don't think he's really that valuable in the fight. I mean, yeah, he has the execute that can be helpful for taking out those low
Everything,
health
Jay Beto.
targets.
It's everything.
Yeah, it's everything for sure. But obviously there's the stun, there's the silence. There is some potential for the Thanatos to do some supporting with the CC layering if you're able to land it. But picking him kind of does nothing for you because he doesn't help at all unless he's in the air in my eyes. I mean, the silence can help, but there's not, maybe to silence Anubis out of his kit. Man, this feels... Oh, actually, this is good. Nuwa finally being able to get some XP.
Oh, Simply might be able to find this kill onto King Carter as well. Did just secure that blue buff, and look at the auto attacks. He's managed to secure their dash in and finds the kill. Shut down for Simply. King Carter being behind now as well. He's 2 levels up on this new one, but he's going to be dead for quite some time. That's not what you want to see. Danzaburo using that ultimate diving onto Snowy here. He needs a few more autos, and he does find it. Snowy was feeling a bit overconfident knowing that Prenzel was here. But he does take a spill for his troubles.
I'll say a bit ambitious on that beads. I get it. Beads and CC keep fighting, but now the Loki is here and you don't have beads anymore, sir.
Assassinate comes down on the wall as well, but here's the Thanatos support! He finds the double stun! Spirit of the Nine Winds come out, and DJ Bing Bing is still alive on this Danzaburo. Scythe misses, Prenzel still alive. He's holding for as long as he can as Simply's autos are doing work. The rocket jump is good, but Simply might just be better. Barchiman finds the kill, and Chaos side have the position around this Gold Fury, J Beto.
Pick it every game, I don't care. Thanatos support, goated. That was a perfectly timed ult. Exactly what he needed to do. I can't believe Bing lived there. Criminal, I mean,
living up to his name. How meticulous was that fragging right there, Jay?
That was
perfectly timed, perfectly executed. Down he goes, and it was a good play from Bastetchan to understand that the Assassinate was down, recognize the opportunity for a kill there onto Bing Bing. The beats were down.
He said the Assassinate was down.
You know what I meant. Shut up. But not able to find that kill because of the Thanatos support, and wow, King Carter's gonna find that kill for sure.
I feel like I know Nuwa's never gonna have agency in that lane, but I'm sure there's something we can that she could be doing over there. Obviously, I don't want to sit there and look, but yeah,
this might be an opportunity for the Loki, Jay, but it hasn't backed yet, as the Chaos side are going to dive this T1 tower up into the death. Hovering death even is not going to connect the execute either, and the wrap off the back of it immediately is going to force this Thanatos into a bad position. Freeze is good. The follow-up's just not there. This Loki fell too low health before the counter engage came up, Jay Beto, and that T1 tower in mid goes down.
And there's not enough damage coming out so far, which feels really bad. Got a mere Anubis, and there's just not enough lockdown or enough damage onto the Thanatos. Maybe he is just deceptively tanky right now.
Ooh. Barchiman finds the 1v1 against Unce there. Not what you want to see for this Anubis either. 0-5-5 on the mid laner.
It's like caught napping, to be honest. Happens.
You get that on the big jobs.
You get that on the big jobs, correct.
On the Friday night smites, as they say.
It is a job, some would say.
For some of us it is. As Snowy is going to continue to put pressure onto this lane, maybe a little bit too far forward. DJ Bing Bing firing off that rocket once more, but turned around immediately here by Prenzel. Maybe doesn't realize that the fragging is meticulous, and Simply is here as well. Finds the knock up onto Prenzel. Chasing down Snowy is meticulous fragger. Doesn't have the damage though, and Barchiman has come in to clean up. But Bastetchan, the Loki, completely distracts Chaos side here, and no one from Order dies, J Beto.
Gold Fury not up, unfortunately. Maybe this tier 1 tower in duo, potentially something that can get looked at. But for now, it just looks like the neutral farm. Maybe it's Pyromancer that's still up. But a good fight nonetheless. I think that a bit ambitious from Bing there to go for that rocket and to start that fight. There's a bit of a what for, man, as a fellow Dice Heart would say.
Although this time, it's definitely not the greatest position, as he's going to be silenced out and turned on by Snowy there. We see that he's in execute range, but no Thanatos in the area. Archieman, however, is, and down goes Unz again. 0-6 feels rough for this. Anubis and Chaos side are going to put their pressure onto the mid T2 tower. Prenzel's here to keep it up, though. And Chaos are going to have to walk their way over to the Pyromancer J-Beto to maintain their lead.
I think that with this mid pressure, sorry, I was going to say mid tower pressure, but with this mid pressure, you kind of can do anything you want on the map. There isn't any wards, but if there was, you could place them with your pressure.
Assassinate out from Bastet-chan does force the ult out of Simply. So this Jingwei has to play a little bit safe, but also has a 3-level lead over this Loki right now, despite the slash lines, J-Beto.
Yeah. I think Simply, like, we can be transparent. Like, he's a great player, so obviously his farming is going to be top-notch on no matter who he's playing.
No, I don't think Top
He
Notch
just
plays
knows the
anymore,
role.
J-Beto. I think he's probably stopped and is focusing on his band.
Oh, really?
Yeah, go on. Those are the old.
But I think that his farming on on whoever he wants to play is going to be good. Now Bomb on the back of Barchi Man. I think this tier 1 duo is going to be the option. However, Odin is TPing over. Potentially a fight, but maybe just trying to get out of the way of this Jingwei freight train that was approaching the solo lane. However, they have now given up this Gold Fury pressure, and the Eastern Army has started.
Not quite given up yet, J-Beto. In comes this Kukulkan. Spirit of the Nine Winds used early, though, and Gold Fury leashed immediately. Thanatos up and down straight onto Prenzel as Simply's made his rotation over, and here comes the rocket. Finds Snowy, and the damage is out. Aegis popped immediately as Death Gaze comes down onto DJ Bing Bing, still surviving though, and Unz will fall. Barchi Man credited with that kill inside the Gold Fury pit as Bastet Charm will turn the fight around onto Bing Bing and knock him out. Low health now for this Thanatos, but does have healing available. King Carter still very healthy on this Odin. Bastet Charm might have got themselves out of position though as the NATO connects, and in comes NZ Tom 1. Will he be able to find the kill? Simply is credited with the kill onto Bastet-chan. Loki goes down, and King Carter, Prenzel, the only members of the Order side left alive as Chaos slow rotate themselves over to this Gold Fury. J-Beto, I don't think Carter can stop this now.
What a goat engage from Bing, by the way. Just suicide ults into two people, gets the kill, baits out the Death Gaze, doesn't die to it either. Just provides so much space for his team to do whatever they need to do. Simply as well, still has ults. He's super safe. Bit of small gold lead. It feels like it should be more right now, but it is only, 4K. So at this point in the game, that's not too bad. And I would say I would like to see the new one. I wonder how much that's been mitigated now, because the new one is going to be down a lot. So potentially this gold lead should be even less, because a lot of the gold that blue side have, or the Order side have, will be on Carter. Well, a lot of the gold deficit is on the is on the new one, but in items, it still looks like it's not a lot.
Immediately into that assassinate, but turned around by Barchi Man. Spirit of the Nine Winds knock up. Too strong, J-Beto, too strong. Someone nerf it.
You know what someone should nerf?
Please tell me.
The talisman item. That item is unfair. It's so ridiculous that you're allowed to do that.
Please don't say that. I'm a support player.
Just remove support from the game, bro. It's not fun. I get peeled all game.
Snowy.
Definitely not a skill
down to Meticulous Fragger. Left to the 1v.
I like these lane assignments.
In mid lane here.
Oh, I think Lince is dead here, guys. Look at the collapse.
He's being collapsed on here, backing just outside the T1 tower in right that he was trying to knock down as this Anubis. Meticulous Fragger up into the air, but not trying to follow the kill. Instead, going to turn around and look for this Anubis. Simply credited with the kill onto Unz. The Anubis goes down, and Barchi Man finds Bastet-chan. The lead is growing steadily further and further in favor of Chaos as they continue to find picks on the crucial targets, J-Beto.
I think Unz overstays there, and, there's no ward vision around fire. So that's why that play looks the way it does. But I really like the lane assignments right now. Put Odin in the duo lane. He's able to TP. He's able to farm for free. He's the strongest person on the map right now. But this Gold Fury does.
It's a
This is
fire
gone.
giant, but not a
Sorry,
gold
sorry.
fury.
You're right. You're right. Oh, God. This
Intelligent.
guy.
Well, Jay Beto, you did call it that this Odin had the ability to teleport around the map,
He
given
is
that he
here.
was at the. Okay, no, never mind. Man is on the team that was doing that fire. I thought that was 100% being stolen. I was like, it's over.
Wins. Oh!
It connect. Yeah, it definitely connected because he was securing it for his team.
Poor NZ Tom, by the way. He just got absolute. Look who his team is. They just
Completely left
completely
alone.
sacked him.
Does get up into the ultimate in time, but likely to be stunned on the landing here. Has the
Ooh.
fog and the minions while his team push down the
Buying
T2
time.
tower. This is fine as well. He is buying time for his team to continue pushing here. And this Odin's distracted as Meticulous Fragger has made a rotation over up into the Hollering Death. Good jump away though from King Carter, although it's straight into simply auto attacks coming down from this Jingwei as the stun will come out onto Meticulous Fragger. But NZ Tom wants his revenge and he's here to get it, simply credited with the kill. The Phoenix push was slowed down there a little bit, just a little bit by King Carter.
A little bit. The Thanatos support baiting out the Odin jump there and then tanking the damage. Man, this pick is so strong. He's got a serrated now.
He does have a serrated now. This is
That's
a
scary.
terrifying Thanatos.
He's going to have his heroism. I think that's the upgrade to that. If it's the same thing as Smite 1. He's going to have his starter upgrade soon. Man, this Thanatos looks deadly.
He is deadly, Jay Beto. He's got the talisman of purification. He's got the beads cleanse
and
there.
Those wings that
the
remove slows.
Even. That's what I meant to say. Chaos side, they're going to push up this left side now. They have Gold Fury in their eyes and
and a Naga
should go down, Jay Beto. 20 minutes in, and it's a 7,000 gold lead, 8,000 gold now, actually, in favor of Chaos side. How did the Order team get back into this one, Jay Beto?
No, I'm kidding. I think that...
Oh, 1v1 here between Snowy and
Bart.
Oh! Spirit of the Nine Winds connects, but Unz is there to find the kill. Meticulous Fragger executes immediately, and the fight brawls on. Bastet-chan teleports around here, but will this Anubis go down? He's stuck inside the cage, and DJ Bing Bing will pick up one. Unz goes down as Sunder comes out, and Meticulous Fragger might be the target of the aggression. Bastet-chan goes huge, but it's turned around by the Bringer. Prenzel does finally pick up this Thanatos, and in goes the Loki once more, looking for auto attacks. Bing Bing low, but Bing Bing finds it. NZ Tom credited with the kill at Carter. He just needs to find the bird bomb. One more will do it. Carter finds the kill, Jay Beto. But you're right. Where is Simply? He's in the Titan room.
He's ending the game. Oh no! What is happening? His team won the fight, and he's ending. But he's
no, Titan. Crits out here from this Jingwei. He's not able to finish it though. Simply confirmed thrower of Smite 2. Just can't lock in that Titan kill there, but did get it low, Jay Beto, and that's crucial. It won't take much of a push here from the Chaos side to end this game. And NZ Tommy wants his revenge one more time on this Odin. Instead, going to push out this T2 tower in right or left.
I will say, beyond just the fact that, you know, it's one push end type scenario, it was still kind of like that before the Titan. The main issue is that now you have to check this fire wave. Before, you have a bit of a buffer time before you have to back and get the waves. If Chaos uses their macro, uses correct macro, and they're constantly shoving in these fire waves and then going to fire, somebody has to answer these. So you're always at a numbers advantage if you're Chaos side. Odin cage down. But is there enough damage?
Out early there as Bastet-chan locks the kill into Bachi Man. This time he can't hold his own against the Loki without that ultimate up, jump in and out there from King Carter as Prenzel might be looking for a wall on this Ymir to try to lock down Meticulous Fragger. Great wall into the freeze as King Carter has a little bit of damage on this Odin, but it isn't enough to take down this tank Thanatos. I don't think so. Death Gaze. It's taking so much work to take down the Thanatos, and finally Prenzel finds it, but not before Bing Bing comes back in and takes down Snowy. Knock up and straight back down by Simply as Unz takes down the Binger. Simply though, he's huge on this Jingwei and he's looking for kills. Locked down here is Unz, and can he survive? No, he can't. Jingwei, airdrop. He's doing so much work, and now we found his next target. It's Bastet-chan, locked down by NZ Tom and taken out by the Nuwa. Simply, he wanted to end the game before, and now Jay Beto, those firemen are pushing into the Titan. He might have set up his team to win.
So there's the full fight, but even if this fight continues on from this point, the fire waves are going to end. Bachi Man dashing out in the mid lane. They need to stop this base. if they can. Simply's
Oh,
going
Simply's
for it.
going to stop that base 100%. King
Those
Carter is
fire
stuck
minions
inside
are
this
going
left
to
side
end.
T2 tower, trying to take the 1v1 here with Simply. The cage was enough to take out the ADC, but Bachiman pushing down mid. Frenzel has respawned. He's going to stop these fire minions for now, but there's a Kukulkan here. Minions being cleared. Snowy's the best person to do it on this season army as well. Titan holds J Beto as NZ Tommy's going to push out this left side T2 tower.
If Bob got
Order
there
hanging
with
on
the
by a
wave,
thread.
he had all. That was game right there. They're desperately waiting, but again, good wall. The Titan is just still so lower this time. So someone has to be checking these minions. You can't fight anymore. You have to be pushing these out.
Fight.
You essentially
Continue
need
fighting. Fight.
The problem is, right, is that because Chaos still have their tier 1 mid, you can't push the wave that far. If you could push all the way to Phoenix as a team, you don't even have to take the Phoenix. It just gives you so much time before those minions reach. But have a look where the minions are now. They're already... Mir has to clear them. The card is here by himself.
Trying to find the fight with Bachiman here as Meticulous Fragger is stuck in front of Snowy. There's a lot of damage available for the season army, but the rest of the Chaos team have grouped around the Fire Giant. King Carter zoning well, trying to keep Simply from getting into this fight, but maybe doesn't realize, J Beto, that he's pincered between 5, 4, 3. 2 people just backed.
2-1. The Phoenix is respawning. This is a big deal. So all of that, macro play that I was talking about all of a sudden cancels out. Obviously, there is still the split push potential, but one more fire wave, I believe it is, I can see on the map there, and that's going to be done. So
Fire Giant looked at here by the Chaos team already. Frenzel in position alongside Carter to try to stop this from going down, but Bachiman has secure on this Kukulkan. The wall has come down, and so too has the Odin cage, but straight up into the air does go this Thanatos. Fire falls lower and lower, and the secure is still available. Meticulous Fragger falls into early Bastet Chunk, credited with the kill, as out goes the Spirit of the Nine Winds, and Unz immediately finds NZ Tom. Freeze onto Bachiman as well. Ordersider turning it around. Prenzel finds the kill onto the Kukulkan, and they've traded 3 for nothing. Fire Giant in favor of the Orderside, and Jay Better, look, he's doing it again. Simply's going to try to end.
No, Old Simply would have done that. Smite 1 Simply pushes there. There's no way for him, though. He was thinking about it.
Smite 2 Simply is going to have to defend his T2 in mid. Likely to go down here, but still pushing up in front of Prenzel. Walled off immediately, and there goes the freeze as well. Has to ult back underneath the Phoenix, and stuck to defend alone with DJ Bing Bing on this Danza. Boro, King Carter stepping forward, looking for the stun. Won't be able to find it, but Bede's forced out immediately onto this Danza. Bing Bing low, has to get back underneath the Titan. And Orderside have turned this game around, J Beto. They're going to try to end. Simply chased down by Carter as Prenzel starts taking up the Titan. Bastetchan coming into the backline, looking for the kill onto Simply. The death gaze is good, and down goes the Jingwei. Titan, 8,000 health, 7,000 health. It's getting even lower as Bastetchan finds a double kill onto DJ Bing Bing. 2,000 health left for the Titan. J Beto, they turn it around. It's over.
That is not what I expected at all. How does that game end that way? One fight, a Fire Giant steal, and it's done.
Well, you see, J Beto, tanks.
Frontline. Ah, I see. I forgot about that. Let's have a look at our damage charts. King Carter did so much work that game.
Look, all credit to...
The new damage is fake. How does he have that much damage?
Yeah, pressing the 4 button. All credit to Chaos side. In fairness, they nearly won that game. They had pressure the entirety of the game. They were winning fights almost the entirety of the game. Pushing out around that Fire Giant. Simply nearly won the game, and so at one point did Bachiman. So for the team comp that they drafted to nearly have won that, Thanatos tank coming in massive. If a few things had gone slightly differently at that last Fire Giant, J Beto, I think we'd be talking about a very different game of Smite.
I mean, it was a good game. I think that was really funny to watch. I think that the Thanatos support did so much more than I thought it would. And I was kind of talking about it, but to actually, be hitting the CC the time you need it to, you've only got one ability that does that. So to be able to get as much value as he did get, I think that was pretty impressive. So that was fun. That was a fun game.
It was a fun game. Very excited to have been able to spectate that one there. I believe, J Beto, we're going to go into the very tippy-toppy, shortest little break.
Baby.
Yeah, claim those diamonds on stream. Who could possibly be our spectator here? Let's go into the shortest little break before we spectate our next game here for our Smite 2 Friday Night Smite Week 1. We'll be back with you shortly. We are back, esports fans. My name continues to be Dice Heart, and I continue to be joined by Jay Beto. And Jay
You
Beto,
do.
what an interesting little something we've got on our screen here. It seems to be a wheel of names.
I'm not sure if those names are correct, but
They're certainly not yet.
we do have a list of names that are going to shortly be in, and this is going to be our role for the giveaways that we're going to be doing on the stream. Now, Dice, what can we win if you are playing in these games right now?
Well, Jay Beto, you can win. I believe it is the gingerbread skin.
Yeah.
Which I would love to be able to find the name of exactly, and the current battle pass as well. The two options here. Now we're going to be doing the giveaway for the gingerbread skin.
There's two,
With
yeah? Two gingerbread skins, one battle
two
pass.
gingerbread skins, one battle pass. I would just suggest to our production person that they do get into the spectate real
Looks like
quick
we're
for
ready
this
though.
next game before we run this spin here, so that people don't get too upset with us. And then once you are
We
in
wouldn't
that
want that,
little
would you?
spin, no, we wouldn't want me to be getting spammed right now, would we?
You would never, though.
I would never get spammed.
No, you would never. No one would ever be annoyed at you or anything.
It's never happened before.
Diamonds, by the way?
Diamonds? Will be that top one there that we'll be spectating. So it is Ginger Snap Baron Samdy skin that we're going to be attempting to give away first
Ginger
here.
Snap. Christmas skin,
So
maybe. Let me have a look.
Have
Look
a
at it.
look here. Let's spin this wheel and see who's going to win. Here we go.
Who we got?
Who do we have? It's going to
Oi!
land on Jet Blades, a Ginger Snap skin going to Jet Blades there. Production will be in touch with you very shortly to send that one over to you, Jet Blades. We'll run another one soon. For now, though, we'll be getting into picks and bans for our third game of the night between teams 3 and 4. Very, very shortly. Oh, chat.
Rough. Feels
How did
bad.
that not go to the GOAT himself, redacted, honestly? Can you buy a skin with 90,000 channel points? No comment. I have more.
90,000? There's no way you have 90,000
He
channel
would.
points.
I've got more.
Really? How many do you have?
More.
I have 10K. It's all
You've
this
got
gambling.
considerably less than me.
There's actually a cool Baron skin. I'm just looking at it now.
Well, Jay, but we will be getting into this game shortly between these two teams. Who have we got here? We should
Oh, we've
have
got Jet Blaze.
Jet Blaze on the screen, the
Maybe
myth,
we'll
the
see if he picks
legend
the
who just
Baron.
won. He better pick the Baron after this one.
He doesn't have the skin, so maybe he has to wait for it.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Curious to see which direction the P's and B's go in here for this game, Jay Beto. What are you expecting out here? We can see a lot of players again that played in the Founders series, and Flicks, 2 Chimps, 1 Trenchcoat, Ward
Yeah.
Hunter, all top 4 teams from the Founders series, alongside Jet Blaze, who just won the giveaway, and Backslash as well. So a lot of names there, Jay Beto.
I'm really excited to see how this goes. I know it says that Flix is carry, but I'm pretty sure Flix is playing jungle unless they swapped. He said he wanted to play jungle, so we'll have a look. The Jingwei ban, we've seen that both games so far, so no Jingwei and no Zeus. So I'm assuming maybe a Sobek first pick. That's been very prior. It could be Loki.
He's an army.
Haven't seen
He's an army.
any Ra yet,
Give me the
which I'm
Easer.
surprised about.
He's an army immediately.
True, could be
Immediately
Easer.
Nami. He's immediately
Shark
It was
first
actually
pick.
Dark. All right, I like it. I like the Shark first pick. I think because he's got the axe, Jay Beto. You've got to think about the axe.
The axe, true.
You know, axe. And Sobek and Nami are going to be immediately hovered and
They
locked in by the
I think
chaos
that was
side.
the correct answer.
Who could have seen that coming, Jay Beto? Not I. Maybe this order side putting themselves on hard mode a little bit. I don't know who they're
It's like
playing
Shark-
against right
Shark
now.
ADC. Flick's playing Shark ADC.
Shark ADC, I'd believe it. I believe it.
Yeah, I think I'm surprised to have not seen any Ra. So I think that Ra solo is so it's unbelievably strong. You just cannot lose on that pick. But go on. Oh, okay.
Oh,
We've
we're
got
seeing it
a
again.
lot of front line.
It's happening again, Jay Beto. The Thanatos tank, it has to be. It's got to
gotta
be
Thana support, right?
Shark, Solo, Fenrir jungle, Thanatos support. I
Thana
want to see 2 more tanks. Thana mid, true. Loki being hovered here. And the Chaos team, they're really picking a strong comp. And we saw, Jay Beto, last game, the kind of meme troll comp got really far. We saw that Thanatos support actually pop off and nearly win the game. But at the end of the day, the
Ra,
gods
yes.
in the roles that it makes sense for, who are quite strong, gods like this
Yeah.
Izanami, this Ra, this Loki, this Sobek, are able to end up just winning the game off of a good team fight. This Soul
Yeah.
we haven't seen in a little bit though, Jay Beto, and I'm
Very
curious
true.
to see how well it goes.
I think the main takeaway from that game is you see how quickly a team like that, like a team comp like that, loses as soon as you take your foot off the pedal. As soon as you give the real team comp any space, they just destroy you. So as soon as Fire Giant is on them, as soon as you make that one misplay, the game's just instantly over. But could be Soul mid, could be on her mid. Either is open. I'm assuming we're going to see a real comp and we will see the Fenrir support. And this last pick, what I would assume, oh, the Baron, not for Jet, but on the board
Oh,
in general.
Ginger Snap, Baron himself, locked in here. Jet Blaze is actually playing on the other team. I checked Jay Beto. He is meant to be on the
Yeah,
other
no
side
Baron
there.
for him.
So no, he'll be playing it. He's switching teams. Don't worry about it.
Ah, he's on
Don't
the
stress.
Baron?
Don't stress. He's playing
Has
the
to be,
Baron.
has to
We
be.
just gave him the skin. Why would he not play the Baron? As we
True.
should be finished with picks and bans here for our third game of Friday Night Smite, week number 1, Jay Beto. So we'll shortly be getting into this game, and I'm keen, Jay Beto, keen to
It
see
is
these.
flicked on the jungle.
It is Flicks on the Jungle. These strong sort of top 4 teams from the Founders series of players from those teams brawling it out against a team that I think we've seen every game tonight, Jay Beto. This Carter, Prenzel, Unz,
Yeah.
Bastet, Chance, I think we've watched them every game tonight.
They're just the main characters.
Well,
Quickly prediction before we get in. This Shark is going prophetic first item, 100%. If he goes anything else, he's trolling. He needs to go anti-heal prophetic, and he is unbelievably strong. I've been talking to Cox a few times, or two chimps on Trenchcoat a bit about how good prophetic is. He really likes it in general, but I think that it's really good. The best situation that you can go prophetic is magical solo physical jungle. That is the best time to go prophetic. In Smite 1, it would normally be the opposite. So physical solo magical jungle, but because there are no magical junglers right now, you're going to be seeing this either Sobek or this Baron much more like even this Ra, to be honest, more likely in the solos. We do see the Baron, but with this physical jungle, you can just fight all game and just be getting so tanky. This is a great anti-heal game too for basically everybody. But really, this Shark, the anti-heal goes so far. So I think that Two Chimps from Trenchcoat is going to have a great game. His build path is super fun this game.
well, Jay Beto, this is your chance to win some of those channel points back. We're doing a prediction between Team 3 on the left side, the order side here with 2 Chins, 1 Trenchcoat and Flicks, versus Team 4 with King Carter, Bastet Chines, the people we've been watching all night. Choose your team to win it all. Get your channel points in there and predict out who will win as 2 Chins, 1 Trenchcoat taking an early bit of poke here on this Chark. Make sure you spend your channel points if you want to win them, ladies and
I'm
gentlemen.
putting
This
all
is
my
your
points up.
opportunity now.
All my 10k points up. I need to catch up to Osme. The casters, I cannot be this far behind.
You cannot be this far behind those casters, Jay Beto, and this is your opportunity to catch
Wait,
up to me.
4 blinks for order side.
Yeah, I'd be putting my money on them. No wonder they're in the considerable lead in this prediction right now. With 2 chimps, 1 trenchcoat going to focus down his blue buff here. He did take an early little bit of poke, but I think he's going to be okay in this lane against Carter's Baron for the early little bit of time, Jay Beto.
Yeah, I think Baron is really weak early, especially against Chark. You just can't really beat Chark in lane at all. Not like, sorry, you can't. He just evens out. He stalemates the lane super easy because it's clear. He can clear and poke from so far away. The healing is really strong. Baron kind of does the same thing, but just not as well. So Baron's going to need a lot of time to come online. This Chark at that 1 item spike, level 6. Level 5. He's going to be really, really strong. Level 10, he's going to be. That's like where Chark starts to peak in terms of his pressure. So I'm going to be looking at the left side for invades. The right side, sorry.
Spotted out, trying to get this early gank onto Jet Blaze. On this Soul, there's a reason, Jay Beto, that he won the skin just then, won that giveaway, and it's because of those auto attacks, the damage that the Soul can do, and the in-game presence to know that the rotation was coming. Ooh. And look at this raw low health and does go down. Flix finds the kill, and this is a different Thanatos than last game, Jay Beto. This one has damage.
The damage Thanatos does damage. Surprise. But does Does Jet Blaze do extra damage against Baron? Does he have like a passive buff?
He's got the Jet Blaze passive buff as King Carter rotated on immediately. Flix has found
What
another
was the blink
rotation
for?
and put his pressure into the solo lane. Down goes King Carter, and the blink, J Beto, was because they have 4 of them and they have to use them.
It was just a. It was a mental, it was a mental gap, kind of like it's a show off.
I'll tell you what, my mental boomed when I saw that blink. Snowy and Prenzel did have their T1 tower pushed into a little bit here by Ward Hunter and Backslash. However, wrapping around aggressively to try to get these kills. The Impale, though, onto that Sobek is going to prevent this kill from coming out. And now the game slows down a little bit as we get into this sort of early, not a dull point necessarily, but a bit of a slowed down state of the game. Flix doesn't have ultimate available, or does have ultimate available, sorry, 2-0 on this Thanatos. So likely going to be, again, the next person we'll see finding a pick in any of these lanes, Jerry Beto.
Thanatos looking, guys. Potentially could be looking over for this duo gank.
I'd be scared if I was to see Zanami or even the Sobek right
have the
now.
ult
Both
available.
could fall. Flix is here and has the Hothering Death. Pluck out from the Sobek, so far out of position. And the
Ooh.
Blink is out from Flix, immediately chasing Snowy down on that dash. Will take another kill for himself. 3-0. Ward Hunter low on this Fenrir and did just jump in. However, 2 chins, 1 trenchcoat finds himself a kill in the solo lane. And Bastet-chan is too low to do anything over here. Has rotated out and might be able to find an opportunity. Don't think so, as Flix has just found too much pressure in this lane. Level 3 for the Loki, J Beto.
Yeah, this is, again, where we see Bastet-chan down in the early game, and it normally transitions into like a lead for the opposition later on. So a bit of a trend, an unfortunate trend, something, I would say something to look at, but as this is just Smite Night Fright. Smite Night Fright?
Friday Night Fright, you really got that whole sentence out. You really didn't stop at any point without getting that out, boss.
Friday Night Smite. I'm not going to be too critical. Just, obviously a pathing diff. Now 3 level diff for this Thanatos. Thana is really accelerated, really, really ahead. 3 kills as well, obviously. Can't discredit that. And he still has his ult, so can still make this this pressure be known. I think that the Baron is going to start having a really bad time where Thanatos starts ganking blue buff.
I would say that is very likely to occur, and we actually see that the counter has happened as King Carter tries to invade away a blue buff, but Flix is in the area, hovering death immediately up into the air. Blink out of it, though, from King Carter, dodges that death, and survives the gank, although now his blue buff might be on the table. Flix is likely to pass straight to it.
Yeah.
Maybe a greedy invade there from this Baron. Bastet-chan does spot out this
No invade.
half-health soul. No invade, you're right. That's nice for the Baron.
Kind of Thana. Very kind of Flix to
He's
not
a
go
generous god, old Flix.
Yeah, he knew it was up, and he knew that was the correct play to do, I'm sure. But decided, I feel bad.
Snowy dash out here looking for Ward Hunter. Oh, another great impale there is going to prevent the chase, and Ragnarok comes down immediately to pick up Bastet-chan after the use of that ultimate assassinate did come down. Prenzel doing a good job body blocking auto attacks, but it's not enough to prevent Backslash from jumping into the backline, and Ward Hunter finding the kill with the Brutalize. Now, chasing down this left side lane. Will Ward Hunter be able to find another pick here? Jet Blaze has rotated over, and he's got the damage on this soul, but he might be plucked under the tower. No, Prenzel is not going to look for it. And Flix is rotated over once more, J Beto.
Yeah, Flix is scary. No ult. Still has so much damage with that scythe. He's scary. He is still 2 levels, probably nearing the 3-level lead on top of this Loki. 2 chimps, 1 trenchcoat, securing all these buffs. He has gone Glad Shield first item. I will be sending him a message after this game telling him that he is playing. I'm joking. But this Gold Fury, I feel like they're doing the right thing here. I know that you could go gold here, but because the Sobek has a Sunder and they have Ra on the other side, there is no need to pull gold. Chaos side can never, ever touch Gold Fury. They are 2 behind. The comp is not at a spot where they can start this.
Ooh, this has to be a kill right now. This Thanatos should be able to drop straight back down. Flix does find the ult, but it's Jet Blaze with his ultimate that's going to get the kill. The Soul He's a little bit behind Unz at the moment, but he was able to find one, and he might find another one here as Baron straight up into the old King Carter, looking for some healing here as Flix falls low, and the chase is on. Unz does get the shutdown as Flix goes down, and now Ward Hunter low health has to jump away from this one. Jetblaze has already used it to separate, so this chase has potential to knock a pick out here, although Lurking on the Water's already utilized, and Prenzel doesn't realize that straight behind him is 2 Chins, 1 Trenchcoat, has to find a way to get his Rara out of position. The blink off the back of the Stormcall is good, the pluck is better, the beats are the best, and Jetblaze will survive that engage.
Blink 4 on a character like Shark is just such a fun combo to do, but forces the Aegis out of Ra. That is a lot of damage right now. Fenrir chasing over Ragnarok. Cannot pick up anybody, but got the Sobek. This is going to be
Prenzel, who has to dash away.
Ooh,
He'll get under the
damage.
mid T1 tower, T2 tower. He should be alright.
Shooters on Trenchcoat might have overextended. There are 4 people here to defend this buff.
Hopefully defend it. They will, as 2 Chins Trenchcoat will go back in. King Carter picks himself up that red buff and should be able to secure his blue as well, I hope. As Unz pushed under his T1 tower, and the auto attacks between these ADCs are good, but it's never a 1v1. Flix is here to prove that point. Thanatos finds the kill, J-Beto.
I hate it. I hate this man. I reckon Snowy just says, no, wasn't solid because he was there. How does Chalk clear the wave that quickly? Maybe Chalk is kind of good right now.
Poked out a little bit there by the Baron, though. And that's what we need to see,
J-Beto. He's got so much healing, right? Like, that's the Chalk thing. He just clears the wave and heals 3 levels. 3 levels for him. Whew.
I think, J-Beto, this is kind of the talking point of this game once more, where the sort of more standard team comp is struggling a little bit more in the early game, but they've definitely got the potential in the mid to late game to start catching that up a fair bit more. But we will be up against this Gold Fury very soon, and at a little bit less than 9 minutes here, Order Team have a 3,000 gold lead, J-Beto.
Yeah, I think as well, XP is definitely important right now. 4 levels in jungle, 3 in solo, but 2 level lead for Unz on the Ra. 1 level. Oh no, okay. Tick the over for duo.
For duo.
So pretty even in the duo side. Support doesn't really matter that much. 1 level here, 1 level there. ADC is pretty even. You know, a bit in favor of backslash. Backslash.
Bastet Sean forced to use that Assassinate to get away from Ward Hunter and 2 Chins, 1 Trenchcoat in this solo lane. Although,
I mean, there is 2 of him, right?
There are 3 people there, that's correct. And 1 Trenchcoat. But
the Trenchcoat does damage.
I've heard that it, at the very least, does mental damage.
Oh, Jetblaze might be caught out here.
Has to use that to separate, but Flix has made the rotation over as well, and I'd be scared of him too. Not going to be diving that tower right now. 1v1 between the ADCs again here. Snowy dashing towards that Gold Fury as Jetblaze and Flix are going to rotate through the Oracles and try to find an aggressive pick above the Gold Fury pit. Flix is positioned for it, but might not realize that there is kill potential against him here. But Unz forced under his T1 tower, J-Beto, as Backslash finds a kill onto Snowy, and Prenzel has to dash under his T1 tower once more.
Thanatos in the air. This is the death.
Won't connect. Can he find the counter execute? No. Bastet Chan 4 levels down on the Thanatos, trying to take the 1v1 as the minions are going to come in and tank up this tower for him. Flix now able to dive. Invis here for the Loki, but it's not enough as the Jaeger is forced out immediately, and Backslash won't be able to find it because Flix, has found himself a double kill.
Yeah, that 4 level lead is
impactful.
It's hurting for sure. Yeah, it's hurting for sure. 3 levels still in solo, and the grouping over on right side as 2 are coming out left. I think this is a good invade. Numbers advantage for blue side over on the right side of the map. Invade for purple. Chaos can't get there in time to secure that. This Thanatos is too big of an issue, and Prenzel is finding out how big of an issue he is. That scythe did so much damage.
Prenzel down to very low health here as Backslash is going to jump the wall, find the Impale, and down goes the Sobek once more. Snowy just not able to find impact with these auto attacks right now, and just doesn't have the CC necessary to help him out.
What is this
dodging around those auto attacks?
Get him, Flix, get him.
Here is Bastet Chan looking for the 1v1 once more. Assassinate does come down, the stun is good, and Snowy is better. Finally finds it. It's never a 1v1, and the shutdown is huge. Closing up that jungle deficit.
That was.
Yeah, it was necessary.
That's a massive pick. Flix, there's nothing to say. He's just having fun. He's just playing for content there. Obviously not the right thing to do, but I mean, he's probably laughing. So that's good. God Theory on the table. Doable now with this Thanatos off the board and the Ra ult available, but is the XP enough for this Ra, the XP lead? Is it enough? Because this Baron isn't going to be able to be anywhere near as impactful as this Chunk. If they're able to stay in duo, maybe this God Fury is fightable, but looks like just some farm in the mid lane is going to be the option. I think maybe there was a window there, but deciding to still play it safe. The game is not over. There's no need to coin flip an objective and, you know, end the game there. This Loki for something. Checking the buffs down, maybe 2 chimps, 1 trenchcoat was able to steal those away again. 5k lead now for Order side. It does hurt for sure.
Not quite at the point though of the Fire Giant just yet, Joe Beto.
No, no. Considering that that doesn't spawn for another 2.5 minutes, I would hope not.
No, that's what I mean, is that we're not quite at that point yet where this team
Right, I
can
thought you
get
meant
that
that
far
the
ahead.
gold lead was not enough. It's Snowy.
Yeah.
Too far ahead right now in the lane. It's
Oh,
never a 1v1.
Every spear except the last connects. Ward Hunter should be able to find the kill, and Snowy goes down, Joe Beto.
Is there an answer for, you know, on the other side of the map? No, it looks like they're grouping in duo. Some more kills. I don't know if this Baron does any damage. Is Gold Fury potentially getting looked at after? Sober giving himself just a free kill. Baron the same. Good ult from him.
Baron ulting. Here comes the assassinate, though. Not the assassinate, sorry. The execute there, as Flix is able to find that kill and chasing down even further into the T2 towers. Solo ult won't find the kill, but Gold Fury should be free here, Jay Beto.
I think it's really rough. That fight is super weird. I think if you're in this position as Chaos, your best thing to do is just don't do anything. Just sit under the tower and just clear waves as Ra is an army. You can't get dove.
Ooh. Ultimate coming out there, the Searing Pain does connect and gets Ward Hunter a little bit low, but Chaos team are too focused on the fight right now, and Order have secured the Gold Fury despite their low health bars. Chaos might be able to push through and find themselves a few picks here. King Carter has located backslash, will get some damage out onto the Arnher, but it's not enough for the pick. Bastetchan chasing down, looking for Ward Hunter, has turned their attention over to backslash, chasing towards these backhands, but there's no opportunities here, Jay. But Chaos, they have to find farm right now.
Yeah, this gold lead is becoming insurmountable right now. Nearly 10k before, but some waves getting caught, evening that back up a little bit. But 2 chimps from Trenchcoat's going to be able to proxy this wave. That tier 1 tower and Solo is going to fall down. Tier 1 in mid is still pretty healthy, which is a good, you know, feels good, but not for too much longer. Again, Naga decides it's going to spawn on that side of the map, so yeah, free mini Gold Fury, unless it's going to get stolen. It is stolen by Jet Blaze.
Jet Blaze deserved the giveaway. Flix finds the kill onto King Carter as well. And Jay Beto, we're talking about Jet Blaze a lot because he won the giveaway and he deserved it. Look at how well he's playing on this Soul. But I think, given the game so far, a lot of this has to be attributed towards Flix on this Thanatos.
Oh, yeah.
9, 2, and 3 right now.
It's really funny because all of APAC we haven't seen.
Duo lane assassinate comes out immediately, but turned around by Flix. So much damage for this Thanatos, but Snowy, he's finding the auto attacks. He's finally taking it down. Another shutdown here onto this Thanatos, and now looking for backslash, low health on the Arnher. He won't chase, but he's shown that this Izanami has pressure in the game, and now he's got a lead over this Arnher.
I'm shocked that Snowy did that much damage. Thanatos taking another death here. I mean, the XP diff in jungle is closing, but guys, the XP lead in solo, however, is not closing.
Oh,
that
wow,
is
that's 6 levels.
6 levels in solo, by the way. I'm not sure how much gold, but have a look at the XP per minute graph.
Yeah.
7 levels. 7 levels.
Yeah.
He is more than 200 XP per minute up on anybody else in the game. He is just power farming.
He's been getting
He is
some farm.
4 levels up on his team.
Yeah. Look, that's terrifying. And we did see that it was a lot of uncontested farm there. We saw Carter rotate over towards this duo lane side of the map, trying to sort of alleviate the pressure of a lot of these fights and the pressure that Flix is getting right now. And that just meant free farm for 2 chimps, 1 trenchcoat. Although Ward Hunter, low health on this Fenrir, will get off the Ragnarok. Blink immediately under the tower as well, trying to find the kill onto Bastetchan. Blinks out, though, of the ultimate there from Flix to keep themselves alive. Now, Jet Blaze, the goat, turned on immediately. Has to use the disapparate, but falls to Prenzel as Backslash is forced under the tower and immediately uses that air beads as well and goes down to Unsta. Ra doing damage is good. Wardhunter chased under the T2 tower, won't go down, but Flicks, no ultimate for this Thanatos, can't prevent the tower from going down. Jay Beto, Chaos have turned around the fight.
You know why they turned around the fight and are going for this tier 2 tower in mid right now? Because my Shark is still farming. He is farming to make sure that he has enough farm for the next 3 games.
He
He
wants to
needs
be
this
level
farm.
20 by 17 minutes. Can he do it?
He's going to come into
No.
the next game with
4
level
levels up.
20.
Yeah. Well, Jay Beto, he shouldn't have done that potentially.
No, he should not have. That was definitely a
Chaos
mistake.
are back in the game. Snowy being chased
I don't know
out
if
here
they
though.
can kill him.
Blink comes down and it doesn't connect with Snowy here. He's turning around the auto attacks, trying to find the 1v1 here with Flicks. A few more is going to be able to do it, and Snowy finds it. He's huge on the Eastern Army, Jay Beto, and Flicks is falling further and further behind.
Shark is level 20 in 17 minutes. Let's go. He's about to walk into a 1v2.
bro.
Let's see how this goes. So much damage.
Going well so far. The ultimate out, and it forces the assassinate immediately. King Carter chased down now, as well as the brutalized will connect. Forces the life of the party to come down, and Blinks immediately out of the Ragnarok. But Prenzel is picked up and throws out that Talisman of Purification. 2 chimps, 1 trenchcoat took a total of 0 damage in that fight, while his team have started up the Gold Fury. Chaos is so distracted, Jay Beto, by this Shark.
I mean, when there's 2 people farming for 1 person, like, is it actually fair?
There
Can
are
someone check this PC?
two chimunk people
Things
live forms farming
in that solo lane.
inside of that solo lane.
King Carter, like, Osher had to endure the 2 chimps, but he's the GOAT, right? King Carter, you know, he's not typically a solo laner. He's coming in. Wait, there's 2 people in my lane right now. That's why he's 0-5. I mean, just I would probably just leave the game if I was against 2 chimps in 1 trench coat. Imagine like, yeah, go on.
Everything that King Carter does from now is profit. Because 2 chimps, 1 trench coat is already level 20. He can't get more XP than he already has.
But he can get 2 more items, so that's terrifying.
2 more items, that's true.
And now he's running down the mid lane. He's finally decided to rotate. He's finished his Minecraft farming. He's dug his cave.
Yeah,
he's got all of his tomatoes, all of his golden apples, and he's coming down mid to fight these mobs.
And let me tell you, he's going to do it diving underneath this T2 tower alongside Flicks. Although Bastetchan comes out with the Assassinate turned on by that Stormcold, still diving the T2 tower, but maybe doesn't realize that Prenzel is here with Snowy, and this Izanami has damage potential. Pluck is out, and the dive out is good, but Bastetchan is there. Down goes the raid boss. And slowly, King Carter is catching up.
All right. Deal.
Oh, Prenzel gets his pluck. Prenzel... Never mind.
He does not get this pluck. All right, dice. Deal. I farm for 20 minutes and don't rotate. And then at 20 minutes, I rotate over and give your mid laner a 1k shutdown. Deal?
I'll take that deal. I'll take that deal.
All right, cool. Deal.
Unfortunate there for 2 chins, 1 trench coat. However, Jay Beto, he's still just barely behind Flicks in the player damage charts. They are dominating this game right now, and this Shark still, despite that not being the best
Soul Reaver he's building right now.
Yeah, he's gonna go huge still. The Fire Giant...
2 protection items was like, nah, I need damage this game.
Well, I mean, it's not like anyone was hitting him while he was farming to 20.
Yeah. He's like, man, I need to farm more. I need to be able to farm faster, so I need more damage.
Fire Giant time, Jay Beto, as Orderside have found themselves around this Pyromancer. Ward Hunter, though, might look for Prenzel here. Up and down, does find the stun, but Snowy has the auto attacks, and Ward Hunter's already down to half health. Pluck out straight away onto backslash. Half health for this Unheard. Jumps away, but straight into an Assassinate. Looking for the auto attacks onto this Loki. Ward Hunter down to a quarter health. Is this an execute? Likely for Prenzel. Does find the kill onto backslash as 2 chimps, 1 trenchcoat. Blinks into the chase there on Snowy's dash and finds the Izanami in the backline, though. Flick's trying to take a 1v1 as Jetblaze finds Snowy. 2 chimps, 1 trenchcoat. Was able to survive the fight, and now Prenzel being chased by 3 here, while Flicks finds himself out of trouble.
That fight was closer than I thought it would be. I mean, Prenzel still just buying time for his team to respawn. This is absolutely the correct thing to do here.
He doesn't die here. Okay, well,
it's because you didn't think about the other chimp. Sorry, you didn't think about the other chimp.
No, there's 2 of them. There's 2 chimps inside of that trench coat.
Imagine East drop solo lane. I mean, there's a monkey in a trench coat, right? And you're like, what can there be? You know, it's just a monkey. And then
Mm-hmm.
the trench coat opens, and there's 2
And there's
chimps
another
in
one.
there.
Another
There's
one, Jay Beto.
2
Two
goddamn
chimps.
chimps in there.
Fire Giant will go to the order side here, taken down by these 2 chimps inside of that 1 trench coat. Full health now, all ready for that Shark. And still has a 4-level lead. We're 21, nearly 22 minutes into the game, Jay Beto. Order side have an 8,400 gold lead.
Can we see like individual player gold? Is that a stat that we can bring up? Because I want to see how much this gold lead is on the chart. Because I feel like this gold lead should be much higher than not even 10k.
I think we saw GPM for a second there.
No, I think that was XP per minute. Self-healing, that's terrifying. There we go, gold per minute. I mean, that's not, you know, exactly the net worth, but another 100 gold per minute, 120 gold per minute. I feel like this gold lead isn't actually that bad as long as the Shark is dead.
Onto Jet Blaze there, already down to a quarter health. Snowy's doing so much damage, but turned immediately by Backslash there. Low health for Jet Blaze and Ward Hunter. They're going to have to back off here, but look at the zoning. The 2 chimps, 1 trench coat is
There
doing.
we go.
Prevented the rest of Chaos from stepping up. Yeah, that's decent net worth. Flix though, he's found his way into the chart himself.
So I mean, obviously the Loki, not feeling too good right now. Underneath the support in terms of gold,
And the other 8 people on the map as well.
yeah, but the Arno Defender aren't that ahead. The Soul is a little bit ahead. The Eastern Army is not that far. If you discredit the Shark, it's not that bad.
Ooh, this Eastern Army though, he might not be too
6K
far
up
behind, but he
on
might
Loki,
be
though.
poorly positioned here. Chased down by 2 chimps, 1 trench coat, forced into this T2 tower in left. Ward Hunter zoning the rest of the Chaos team. Could be engaged on here by King Carter though, but Snowy being forced back means that the big damage potential that Chaos team have is going to be on break for a little bit. And 2 chimps, 1 trench coat. He's wrapping around the backside here, and that axe in might give him the position to find some good damage. Snowy though, he's come back through this mid lane, J-Beto, and has the potential to unce.
When does that Shark take damage? By the way,
he doesn't.
Does he take any?
He doesn't.
No.
Why would he?
Okay. Well, this Eastern Army is coming up on level 20. Items looking not. I think he's up in items. I'm assuming this Shark needs to base for Soul Reaver soon, but Eastern Army looking pretty strong. If they're able to lock down this Shark, which is difficult, but no beads for him. If they're able to catch him with some CC, chain it before he ults, he's going to take a lot of damage from this Eastern Army.
Yeah, but I told you that King Carter would catch up. Now only 2 levels down, despite having been 7 levels down earlier. Jet Blaze and Flix trying to push this mid T2 tower, but there's a Stormcall and Snowy needs a few more auto attacks. Bastet Charm will find the kill. It's traded by 2 chimps, 1 trench coat, but far more valuable there to take down that Shark.
Yeah, and Bastet-chan really, really needs that gold.
Life of the party comes out. It's countered out by the hovering death, and Flix might actually dive this T2 tower. He's got his team with him, but they're not diving there. Pluck comes out, but doesn't connect. Frenzel out of position for a second there, but here comes a Ragnarok, and Beads forced out of that King Carter. The Baron still alive, and the healing coming down is good, but Jetblaze being engaged on here might be committed on. Prenzel is looking for this pluck. He might have an opportunity here instead. Likely to go for Ward Hunter there. Blink out by the Baron, looking to try to pick off Jetblaze. There's the snipe, and the Searing Pain is good. Down goes Jetblaze, and Prenzel looking for more, trying to find Flix as he goes into the lurking in the waters. Ward Hunter is going to jump out, but still takes the damage from that Sobek ultimate. Another pluck is going to do it as Ward Hunter pulled back in, and Unz has the damage, and a double kill for the Ra.
I have no idea what the Thanatos is doing. Does Thanatos have ranged autos now?
That.
Oh, what? How is that fair? That is terrifying. I haven't seen... So this is something that I was going to talk about before. We haven't seen any Thanatos in APAC at all because it was buggy, and I guess no one really wanted to pick it. Everyone was prioritizing Fenrir, and the Mordred, then Loki was in. And we've seen quite a bit of Thanatos tonight. And obviously Jingwei. And I haven't seen this Oboe, this new Oboe, at all. It looks kind of insane. Does it cost mana or health?
Better. We're seeing the chase here onto Bastet-chan. Nothing connects though for Flix.
Look at
the 2 chimps and 1 trench coat have started rotating over. Will they be able to find someone? Prenzel backing in that bush. Good positioning there for Chaos Team. They got out, J-Beto. That's what they needed.
Yeah, very nice, very nice.
They're alive.
Maximum mana. Okay, okay. Thank you, Mr. Cameraman. Appreciate that. Big dog.
Whoa, did you just assume our cameraman's gender? You can't do that.
I know what his gender is.
Whoa. Two chimps, one trench coat. Again, a zone chaos team completely out of any farm right now. No wonder he's so far ahead. However, look at this Baron's build. Tell me what that last item is.
Oh, that's Hexstone. Jet Blaze, that's Dead Blaze.
Dead Blaze indeed, as Flix finds a scythe but won't connect with who we needed. Pushing out towards this Fire Giant, and with Jet Blaze down, it's a 4v5, J-Beto.
This is a really good position, actually, to be in. This fight is not that bad. Snowy is very strong. I mean, the gold, gold chance, 9k doesn't always tell the full story. However, if Carter goes down here, that's a big team fight potential that gone. Those oboe autos aren't fair. Why can Thanatos be ranged?
Frenzel, though, he's got the position to be able to find a pluck here. Ward Hunter goes in first and finds the Ragnarok, immediately forces that Talisman of Purification out. In goes two chimps, one trench coat, and finds a four-man Storm Call. Thanatos into the backline, won't be able to connect the ultimate with anyone. They execute. Snowy, he's turned around, he's still life-stealing, J-Beto. Ward Hunter, 1 health, he's being chased for more. Theory Paying, double kill for Uds. He finds it. Two chimps, one trench coat, still zoning in the backline. Snowy, healthy still, well, not healthy, but still alive on this Izanami. They've turned it around. And Snowy finds the kill. Two chimps, one trench coat does go down. Backslash chased on. Finds a little bit of damage, but chased by King Carter. The slow was good, and I think this Baron's going to be able to catch up. The Arnho won't last for long, J-Beto. Chaos are back in the game.
Got to be careful, though. This might be an overextend. Maybe needed a base and then just go straight fire, but the Fire Giant is on the menu now for Chaos side. Backslash looking to see if he can get anything done, rooted into a bit of damage. Fire Giant is going down. Jet Blaze might be able to steal.
Jet Blaze ultimate. Did he steal it there? It's so hard to tell. King Carter, I can see it on him. Yep. Life of the party was popped there as well. Chaos are back in the game, J-Beto, when they're looking for more. Assassinate comes out into backslash. The auto attacks from the ADC are good, but Bastet Chan picks up the kill anyway. Down goes the Arnher. Waterside, they're starting to respawn, J-Beto. And I think Flix might be able to come out and find himself a pick here if King Carter is too slow to get back to his team.
These ranged Thanatos autos that he's able to do.
In fact, if he pushes up too far here, he's just going to die. Yeah.
The peel is definitely on. Ra and Baron have so much movement speed in their kit. Thanatos does as well, but I mean, Ra is so fast. Baron, if he's able to hit root into 2, I mean, obviously you're rooted, but now he's really, really fast on his own. Now, this is a great position. I mean, this Gold Fury does hurt a bit, but Ancient Fury is nowhere near what it was at the beginning, at the release. And I personally, I think that I liked it more how it was. I liked there being another really strong objective that only could spawn after the game went on a bit. Sobek, we can see Chaos Side relics. That's beautiful. No Sunder, but they're lurking in the waters.
The Sobek lurking in the waters, being channeled right now, trying to slow down the secure here from Jet Blaze. Gold Fury still goes in favor of Waterside there, but Ward Hunter goes down, and that's a big pick right now, J-Beto. 4v5 with Fire Giant on Chaos Side. They can push these two towers down.
They can, guys, but looks like maybe some miscommunication right now on the priority, because all of Chaos Side is in right, so looking for this tier 1. Looks like a TP is going to be the answer from Chaos, because you can do that in this game. That's a mechanic.
We do like this mechanic. It makes creates some variety in the gameplay as opposed to in Smite 1. You're right, do we? I do. I like it. I'm here for it. They teleported over and now there's 5 people on right.
Cooldown was longer.
Perhaps.
Maybe.
Perhaps. Either way, 2 seconds one trench coat, wishing it wasn't in the game right now. He's trying to defend this T2 by himself. None of his team are with him. Could this be an engage here from King Carter underneath the Phoenix?
Nice. Engage isn't in this game. That was an APAC team, silly.
And yet, at least one player in this game is from that team.
At least one is. That is correct. Now, this Brute Minion doing some damage to the Phoenix, but the engage from Fenrir is good.
The Talisman of Purification is better in the life of the party, trying to connect here as Flix goes up into the hovering death. CC immunes out all of that potential, and in goes this Sobek lurking in the waters, taking a little bit of damage for his trouble. This dive is taking longer and longer though, J-Beto, and in the meantime, Backslash is split pushing. Prenzel does go in and finds the pluck. Ward Hunter likely to die here. Snowy credited with the kill, and Prenzel is looking for more. Into the backline does go this low-key, trying to find some damage onto Flix. No ultimate available for the Thanatos, but Jet Blaze, he's kiting back well outside of the Phoenix and finding good damage for his trouble. Backslash though, he's split pushing down this left side Phoenix. As there's the pluck once more, and Jetblaze does
beautiful.
go down. Unce is credited with the kill, and this is the combo we've been looking for all game, J Beto. Sobek holding firm in the front line as Snowy gets the kill onto Flix, and that's exactly what he needed, but Backslash has turned it around. He's here, J Beto, who finds himself a double kill, and he's looking for more. 2 chins, 1 trenchcoat is here. They're holding the line as Stormcall comes down, and the shutdown onto Unce is good, and Backslash, he's found himself a triple kill. He got a Phoenix, he got a T2, he got a triple kill. He held the game, J Beto.
A beautiful play from him, a perfect time to base. I thought it was too far, I thought it was not enough, but the up down to immune! The life of the party, auto's coming through, blocked by the pillar. Does he have jump? Looks like on cooldown, unfortunate. Backslash on the potential quadra kill there. Whew, this game turned into what I was assuming was a one-sided stomp to an absolute barn burner.
The barns have been burnt, J Beto. My throat hurts so much. But not as much as Backslash would after screaming in excitement for that triple kill, I assume.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure he's hyped like crazy right now.
Yeah, I mean, this is the most important game of the night, J Beto.
This is the most important game of the year.
This is the most important game of my life. As you can tell from how much I'm yelling about it.
I think Obo looks kind of crazy. I've seen both ADCs have it. And every time the fight starts, they're toggling that. It's got to be... Can we have a look one more time? Please, Mr.
You call it by the right name, please. It's called Sunbeam Bow,
Sunbeam Bow, my bad. Alright, let me have a read. They deal 20 plus... Oh, Ward Hunter caught, but it's only the support.
Engaged on by this Bastet, down to half health immediately here for the Fenrir, trying to trade with that Brutalize, and the Ragnarok comes out as well. Maybe a kill onto this Loki could be useful right now as the Phantom come out, and Loki's already used all of his damage. The Jaeger's popped immediately, and just trying to trade 1 kill for his troubles. Won't be able to find it though, as Flix gets the trade.
It's a big 60-second cooldown. Have a look right there. That Fire Giant just spawned. No Bastet Chan for 60 seconds.
No Bastet Charm for 60 seconds as Prezel's out of position and being crit down immediately, but King Carter comes in and Snowy finds Backslash, big shutdown onto the triple kill. Menace and Jetblaze 2 Trench 1 Trenchcoat are kiting back comfortably away from this Fire Giant, but if you're backing for away from Fire Giant, that gives Chaos Team the time to start it up. Storm Call is good, but life of the party might just be better. 2 Chins, 1 Trenchcoat uses that Axe Teleport to get himself out of danger for now, but Ward Hunter stepping up with Jetblaze and they can start up the fire themselves, J Beto.
Have a look at this mid lane. Flix keeping Unce under Phoenix. Obviously, Unce able to clear that wave super easily. Flix cannot dive, but he is gatekeeping him on the other side of the fight.
Wow.
Soul ult, doing a lot of damage, but guys, it looks a bit dicey over here.
Ward Hunter stepping up onto King Carter will find that stun, and the Ragnarok forces the Talisman of Purification out immediately. 2 Chins, 1 Trenchcoat will step further, and Ward Hunter might have another opportunity to get some kills here. Stun underneath the tower, but there's the pluck. This time, Prenzel was ready, and he turns it into a kill onto the opposing support. Flix, though, who's on the right side here, has this ultimate available, doesn't connect and execute, misses another one, as Unce is going to turn around the damage.
Simply add one more to the counter, please.
It's so funny because I saw it in chat.
Yeah. There we go. Thank you. This Fire Giant now getting looked at again by Chaos.
Chaos side are going to push up into the Fire Giant pit as Bastet Chan zones out Backslash and Jetblaze. Gonna get a little bit of farm here. I'm surprised to not see them start up fire, but look at where Snowy is. He's trying to get this left side Phoenix back up. And that's really important, J Beto. It's going to alleviate a lot of pressure. But look at where 2 Chins 1 Trenchcoat is. He can't be picked while Snowy's on the other side of the map.
I'm just a bit worried about Chaos not having enough damage for this Fire Giant while Ears isn't left. And looks like they agree with that call because they want this Phoenix to be up. They want the waves pushed up. And then I'm assuming she's going to TP over.
No. It is going to be a TP over you,
right, J Beto? A risky TP. That's behind.
Bastet Chan trying to take the trade onto Jetblaze. Won't be able to find that last necessary auto attack. 2 Chins, 1 Trenchcoat is here. Uses that Storm Call, but forces out the Aegis. It's a kill onto the Loki. That's a bad time death there. 60 seconds on the respawn timer, J Beto.
That is a big, that is a big thing, but we did see this happen exactly the same way last time. They were able to pick off Backslash before the fire, and it went in their favor. Fire looks like it hasn't started yet, as Jetblaze just channeled his reset. Carter, half health, but now Order don't want to start this fight.
Ward Hunter has dove deep into the back line. He's used that Ragnarok, but the life of the party is going to pull him back in here. And the auto attacks could be good from Snowy, but he's not able to find them until that pluck comes out.
So much
Still not
damage.
positioned well enough for Snowy to find
They
his
can't
damage.
get in. This bunker from Baron Sobek with the Ra is really, really strong right now. They have so much. I know, obviously, the Two Chimps on Trenchcoat kind of wanted to have fun as he sold his entire build and changed up every single item that he had. Sold all of his defense, but I mean, this healing that's coming through from Chaos side is really potent. Backslash.
Could be the pluck.
Ooh.
He doesn't find it though. Prenzel not able to lock in the pick onto Backslash there. And Flix is actually in the solo side lane right now, pushing up towards the Fire Giant pit.
That's
as
respawn
Groot comes out onto Two Chimps, one Trenchcoat. Fire likely to be started up here as Chaos have grouped around it comfortably. Already down to 10,000 health, 9,000 health. Jay Beto, they're burning it so quickly. Is King Carter going to zone out Two Chimps, one Trenchcoat? Up into the hovering death from Flix. He's looking for the kill, but it's already been secured. The Fire Giant goes down as life of the party being used as well. Is going to prevent Flix from being able to get in. Two Chimps, one Trenchcoat. Immediately removed from the map. In goes Prenzel. Isn't going to find the pluck, but will find the pressure here. And this is enough for Chaos side to push in hard, Jay Beto. On a regular Founder Series broadcast or something, I would not be distracted by chat, but it's so funny.
It's so good, dude. It's so good.
Chaos team are going to push into the mid. Phoenix. Flix doesn't have his ultimate available to try to find a hovering death and an execute out here. And it's all up to Prenzel right now to find an ultimate, although Ward Hunter thinking the same thing will be able to pick up one. And so much damage comes out onto Snowy when he was picked up there before the bees were able to be popped. Flix on the left side as well as Ward Hunter poked down to about half health and will be rooted out here. Flix trying to find an angle in to get a scythe off onto Snowy, and this could be the opportunity as the life of the party does come down and Flix blinks into the backline. He finds Unz. Can he find Snowy? Jetblaze does as Bastet Charm picks off Flix in the backline, but it's too late. The damage is already done, Jay Beto. Prenzel, he's not going to be able to pull someone in for the damage to be dealt here. Chaos side have to back off.
I'm not sure if they needed to rush that mid lane push right there, as the right bird also open, as they did. I believe they took that earlier in the game, right? Obviously, respawn full health now, but playing on two lanes with Loki feels so much better than playing on one lane.
Out from Prenzel onto Jetblaze. The damage is good. The Assassinate is better. Bastet Chan does find the kill, but Two Chimps from Trenchcoat has rotated in. Blink out from Backslash to get him out of trouble here as the Ward Hunter. Fenrir also blinks, looking for the pick onto Bastet Chan. Ward Hunter trapped inside the lurking waters will find his way out of trouble, and Two Chimps from Trenchcoat zoning away here for Backslash to jump in and try to find some auto attacks. Not able to find the damage, but Bastet Chan is in the back line and does find Backslash. Picked up is Bastet Chan by Ward Hunter here, but that's not a character you want on top of you. Bastet Chan finds the kill. Two Chimps, one Trenchcoat will go down. Double kill for King Carter. Chaos have found the DSI, Jay Beto. 10 seconds left till Flix. Can he hold?
I have no idea how that happened. That fight did not need to happen at all. They just needed to push out those waves. The Phoenix is fine. You're in a great position. Instead, they kind of walked into Baron and Loki, who, Baron loves to kite backwards. But so much damage from Flix. Does he hit the ult, though?
God. He does! One! Jay Beto, he does it! And now looking for the auto attacks onto King Carter as well. A double kill. And Flix is huge. Someone removed from that counter immediately.
Well, I mean, he still missed 32, right? Just because he hit one doesn't mean that he... What's the hit counter? Do we have that one too?
2.
1. 1. One. I know that's not true. But, yeah, I think that playing... I mean, obviously the chase was a mistake. And then going on to Phoenix against Flix and not having enough damage to kill him was, again, a mistake. But I think that playing on one lane against Chark gives, especially when the Chark has Blink, gives the Chark such an easy angle because he's not worried about, like, oh, who do I engage on? There's no real macro dance around the Phoenix trying to poke and prod. There's just walk in and get Blink ulted by Chark. Like, that's exactly what happened. The fight didn't go the way that necessarily they wanted it to, but they were still able to pick off Ra and Izanami. So the fight did go well, but despite the fact that Two Chimps from Trenchcoat got absolutely incinerated after, this is going to be another Fire Giant dance because there's no Phoenix push right now. All members on the board. All ults soon to be back up too.
40 minutes in we are right now. 32 to 29 kills on the board. We couldn't be closer to even. And we haven't been this close to even since the very, very start of the game. This is a Fire Giant dance, although it's not quite up yet. 2 chimps, 1 trenchcoat rooted in the backline here. He's going to blink with that Stormcall ultimate,
so
and he's
good.
being left alone. Snowy does find the kill, but flicks immediately down. Up that counter by 1 more as Wardhunter finds a Ragnarok, but Bastet Chan is going to take down Flicks there, and it's a big shutdown kill as Jetblaze not able to find enough damage into the backline here, and Wardhunter low health on this Fenrir does go down, but Jetblaze trades it out, finds that Loki. It's a 2 for 3 so far, but here are the ADCs still alive. They're going to hold, and it's enough, J-Beto, probably to stop a Fire Giant push here.
These counters in chat are so good. But that Aegis, I have to say, the Aegis from Unz and from...
No, Prenzel might be caught out here. He's inside of the obelisk and jumped on there by Backslash, although Unz has respawn, sorry, not respawn, but come out of base here and has enough damage to keep Prenzel alive.
Okay, you know what? I was going to say something, but I'm going to have to change what I said, because I was going to say the Aegis from Ra and Snowy on the Chark ult was beautiful. They don't have Aegis, they have beads, which means that Chark full damage altered 2 carries without Aegis, and it did so little damage that I thought that they had Aegis.
Yep.
I'm guessing that this means that Chark ult scales off of intelligence, not strength, which means that I hate this build and everything a part of it, and it's completely useless. So we went from 2 chimps to 1 trenchcoat, being 7 levels up in the mid game, and being the unkillable raid boss, to being the squishiest, least damage character in this entire game, even though he still has top damage.
Well, J-Beto, let's see what he says about that, as he's going to try to be the first person on the Chaos side to step up to this Fire Giant. Might be plucked immediately, though. No, off the mark is Prenzel, but finds a knock-up off the back of it as Ultimate comes out straight away from the chimps, but he's inside the life of the party and does go down. King Carter finds that kill, although Prenzel poked down low for his trouble. Ultimate off the mark there from Unz, that Searing Pain, not able to find enough, but the healing is good and will keep his team healthy enough around this Fire Giant fight. J-Beto, look where Flicks is, though.
Flicks is farming at 43 minutes, making sure that he gets that gold, 30 gold for his team. That might help them get 1 more ward that they are not going to play as Fire Giant, getting looked at by Chaos team. Guys, can you not fight? Yada is in an ad right now. Can we please hold on?
3,000 health, 2,000 health. Fire Giant does go down immediately for Chaos side, and Flicks is in the mid lane. It felt like he was going to rotate in and come from behind to try to find a pick. Now instead, it looks like he wants to split down this mid Phoenix, but Snowy is here to defend, and Flicks can't do anything.
This is actually so good. He's not splitting. What he's doing is he's catching the wave, and then he's going to either base or he's going to ult away. Because now they can't push mid, they have no wave to play on, because he killed 2. Such a smart play from Flicks. Don't know if he meant to do that, but that's the result of what happens. He catches the wave and they're no longer able to play on that mid wave. Gives his team time. However, obviously, they're able to just push up the next wave, but it gives time for 2 chimps, 1 trenchcoat to respawn. Now they finally catch him, and the hovering death is having to be hovered.
Thanatos might not get out of danger just yet, as the life of the party is channeled, and this... Sorry, Flicks is being pulled in, although Wardhunter using that Ragnarok to zone away some of the pressure. A lot of ultimates used there to keep Flicks alive, and this is the opportunity for Chaos side to pick up this Gold Fury and look for pressure on the objectives.
Fire Giant still on their shoulders too. So this is the Ancient Fury, and that Ancient Fury is on 2 Phoenixes now. I'd love to see playing on 2 waves. We can't see the minions anymore. We did, so maybe that got toggled off, or maybe it's just a bug. I'd love to see some 2 lane plays, but with the Ancient Fury, maybe they're just feeling confident enough to walk into mid as 5. Have a look to see if they can do enough damage. You've got to watch out for this Chark poke, because I believe that that axe does scale off strength. So that is going to be doing a lot of poke damage.
And it does.
Wow. Yeah, it does. Those numbers are ticking. This is why I think you need to be playing on 2 waves, not 1, because your carries are just sitting there trying to walk up to hit this Phoenix, and they're just getting smashed by soul damage, by Thanatos Scythe, if that ever hits.
And he finds a pluck onto Backslash, but straight away, does he get back out of there using that jump? And 2 chimps, 1 trenchcoat in the backline. This time it's all down to Flicks to hit the hovering death, and he does connect it, but Bastet Chan finds 2 chimps and 1 trenchcoat, and Flicks is turned around on double kill here. And Chaos side, they haven't lost anyone and found themselves 2 kill. Blink out from King Carter, won't be able to find that route, but a lot of damage out on to Jet Blaze. 3 members of Order side left alive already. And it's looking grim here if you're not wearing red. Bastet-chan tried to come into the backline and look for Jetblaze. The pluck is out and down goes the Soul. Finds that kill. Does a Loki as Warthunter chased out into the right side. Phoenix. Down goes one more. Backslash will fall. Snowy credited with the kill. And it's over, J-Beto. Chaos side of one. And what a brawl of a game it was.
I can't believe that we got to watch that game. What a beautiful game that was. My cameraman is exhausted. I can hear. He has no
I
idea
could
what's
hear
going
it.
on.
Thankfully, chat cannot hear our cameraman falling apart in the background there, but we certainly can. And J-Beto, what an
Oh,
exciting game that was. Over 40 minutes of Smite 2 gameplay during our Friday night Smite.
wow.
Wow, indeed.
That's the only thing I
Wow,
have to
indeed.
say. Now, Dice, do we have one more round robin game or into our finals match? What
We
is the
will very
bracket update?
shortly be into our finals match. I believe the
Mhm.
round robins are being calculated up right now by our tournament managers. Before we get into
My
that
God.
finals match, though, do you know what time it is, J-Beto?
Is it a giveaway time, Dice?
It sure is a giveaway time, J-Beto. We are going to give away another Ginger Snap skin here. Hopefully, our camera person has the updated list of players
He's
available
getting
here.
there.
There will be
He's
a
getting there.
slight change to it if he hasn't seen the slight
Yes,
change.
yes.
Just as a warning.
We did
Um,
miss one name in the first one, so they're getting added twice in this one.
they will
Just
be added
to,
twice to
yeah,
this
make it fair
list.
because they weren't in the last one as they were a player.
Yeah, and they need to be in that list twice.
Yeah, twice.
Excellent. All right, let's spin that wheel and find out who's going to win another Ginger Snap Baron skin
If it's
this
him, it's
time.
rigged. If it's him, it's rigged.
It will go
Oh!
to... Oh,
What
no, it's rigged.
the
Rigged.
fuck? Oh,
Rigged.
Yada.
Someone say it.
Rough.
Robbed. All right, Ginger
Holy,
Snap Baron skin number
when's
2.
Bart gonna play? When is Bartman gonna play this? Surely Yada
Robbed.
gets more use out of it. No, congratulations, Bartman. Can't wait to see the Baron ADC or the Bartron.
The Bartron. Wow, that's
The
great because
Bartron.
that's also his name.
Yeah, it is.
Now I owe 2 alcohols to Yada. 2 large
Congratulations.
alcohols, no less. Alright, well, we will line ourselves up to get into the finals very shortly for our week 1 of Friday Night Smite. It's been an exciting night so far, hasn't it, J-Beto?
It's definitely been a night. That's what I'll say. But I want to say seriously though that the Ra looks really strong. I saw plenty of times Thanatos landed on top of the Ra, and then Ra would beads it or get beads out of it, and then he would just one.
Sorry. Are you saying that you saw Thanatos
Oh,
connect
sorry.
his ultimate?
Hang on, let me check the timer. The counter. How many hits were there? Doesn't look like too many. 2 or 3 times it hit, I believe. When it did hit, it was beads out of, and then he used the one, and he
Mm-hmm.
just instantly died. The Thanatos was no more. He was there, and then he was no more. The same with the Chark. Was, and then was no more. So I'm this Baron Sobek Ra comp, if it obviously gets to that late game position that it was in, is so strong. So
I
I would like to see more of this Ra, to be honest.
would also like to see more of this Ra. If anyone in chat knows, his team, what happened? Team 1 versus Team 2. Has that game been finished yet? Do we have a result for that game yet? Redacted requires the knowledge of that so that we can get into the finals here. If that game has been finished.
I have no idea. But
I
Dice,
also
I'm
am not
sure we
sure.
can talk while we wait.
Oh, that sounds awful. Let's go to a break. I'm kidding. No. It was a joke. Our production person started lining up a break.
I could hear him just, oh man, in the
Come
background.
on. All right. Well, we will be getting into finals shortly. Hopefully, we will line that one up in a moment. But you're right, Jay. But that Ra is powerful. We saw in that early game. It's a 45-minute game, so it's hard to think back to everything. But that Ra did have an early lead against the Soul, despite the gameplay coming out from Jetblaze, who won himself a skin in our first giveaway of the night. That Ra was able to stay ahead throughout the game, and by the mid to late
did it
game, was
well.
just pumping damage off the back of the Sobek.
So I'm really hoping that we get to see more of the Ra. I think that it was a big deal in that game. Obviously, Snowy on the Izanami did really well, but we've seen a lot of the ADCs perform well in the late game. That's kind of what they're supposed to do to look good in the late game when you've got your team playing around you. So I think that the Izanami early game is more of a note because of how much pressure that it has been able to produce in that lane. Again, that's what Izanami is designed to do. So I would hope that Izanami does do that.
Hmm.
But yeah, I think the Ra, I would love to see more of the Ra. It was fun to watch. It works really well in lots of comps. So yeah, I'm keen to see more of that.
I am as well, Jay. But for those of you that are not aware or haven't checked chat yet, finals will be Team 1 versus Team 4, and the third place match will be Team 2 versus Team 3. Redacted will be posting that right now if he
And are
hasn't
these
already.
BO1s or BO3s?
These are BO1 finals
Perfect.
and third place match. It's going to determine the diamonds for the night, though. First place will be getting, I believe, 1,300 diamonds per player. With
You sure?
second and third place, I sure hope not, because they come out of my bank account. Yes, 1,300 diamonds per player for first place, 600 diamonds per player for second and third place. Can't wait to see. Oh, will we see Flix? What team was Flix on?
That team that we just played, watch right there. I don't know what
Yeah,
team number that was.
that was Team 3. We
Someone,
will not
can
be
we
seeing Flix in the final, sadly.
global ban the Thanatos from him? Team ban it away.
Look,
Put him on a
despite
tank.
the miscounter, he wasn't a tank.
Oh,
He
tank
was playing
Thanatos. My
Thanatos.
god, I forgot.
Yeah. Oh, what you're talking about. You already started? Is
Huh?
that true? Did
We
they
already
already
started,
start
by the
that
way. I hope
match?
that's okay. I hope we didn't.
I hope not.
Because we need to watch, and we are not in.
We are not in just yet, but we will be soon. Smite Night Friday Finals. I wish they'd named it correctly, but we are in the lobby at the very least.
Nice. All right. We are ready to go. Team
This
1
is
versus Team 4. So
Team
this is the
1
finals?
versus
Perfect.
Team 4, and we've seen quite a few of these players tonight. Yada looked strong on the Kukulkan earlier on, and we have not stopped spectating Team 4 all night, Jay Beto.
They have
A
been the main
full night.
characters all the way
They
to the
have
finals.
been. You know what? Let's make sure that for our backup production team, our tournament managers that are watching, we'll get the predictions lined up for this finals game, and
I
I
lost
might
all my
even put
points on
in.
that game, by the way.
Did you?
Yeah.
Shocking. I'm putting my prediction straight onto Snowy. It doesn't matter anymore. Can we just get a prediction that says Snowy, not Snowy, and I'll put all my points on Snowy. Thank you.
What
Here's
does
my
that mean?
vote.
What does it that entail?
Doesn't
Is
matter.
he just gonna
Snowy,
win regardless?
not Snowy.
Regardless of even if he loses?
No, it's either Snowy wins or no one wins.
Ah, I see.
And let me tell you, I'm putting my channel points on Snowy.
The GOAT. All right, we are launching finally into our finals match. Picks and
Jay
bans
Beto.
for this first game.
Friday Night Smite, week 1, huge success so far. Excellent games that we've seen a 45-minute round 3 as the predictions will open up for our finals. Who is going to win the finals here tonight? Will it be Team 1 or Team 4? Team 1 is Yada, Aries, Schmitty, Wax Python, Azriel. And Team 4, we've seen them all night tonight. Prenzel, Snowy, Cat G, Carter. I know that I'm missing someone, but I can't think of who off the top of my head right now. Is it Unz? Is it Unz? Is that who I'm forgetting?
Yes, it is once.
And Unz.
I wish that
Who
you
are you
had
putting your
said.
points on, Jay Beto?
I wish that you had said that the team 1 was Yana, Aries, Smitty, Wax Python, Azrael, and team 2 is Snowy. That would have been better.
Can I predict this time? Because I normally can't predict.
There is a prediction for Snowy team
Yeah,
4.
Snowy, not Snowy. That is what the votes are for. I still want to
Perfect.
participate.
I think you can't participate because you can choose the outcome.
I'm still participating.
91k points on the Snowy team right now. Let's catch back up with picks and bans. This Izanami finally off the table. No Snowy Izanami. The Zeus also. But this Jingwei again for the Yada team. This is what they first picked last game. Oh, sorry, not last game. The first game that we saw them. They've got the Chark and the Anubis on the other side. Sobek, very strong. We've seen a lot of that today. The Loki, the same. And this on her with the Ra. I think this is a great comp. It seems to be exactly what this team has wanted to play the whole time. They've pivoted away from the Nem. That didn't really work for them.
Hmm.
I think it works with this comp. However, Loki seems to be a more comfortable pick, and the alt layering with the CC just seems to be a lot easier to do. The problem with this comp that we saw in that last game is that the early game is rough. This Sobek could obviously be going into the solo lane against this Chark to make it a bit more of an even lane, or we could see Carter back onto the Baron. But
We could
with
see
the
Carter back onto
Fenrir and
Baron.
the Odin, I think that that would
Mm,
be a terrible decision to make because
I think so as
it's a
well.
lot
I
of
don't want to see
lockdown.
that. Yeah, I agree. And we're seeing a lot of the picks that we've seen all night coming out here. The Shark that looked so potent, this Anubis, Jingwei, Fenrir, Odin. We've seen all of these tonight. Amaterasu, we haven't seen tonight, Jay Beto, and that is an
Ooh,
interesting one for sure.
I am still cackling a little bit to myself about that armor bug on the last patch when that came out. That was one of my favorite bugs I've ever seen.
Oh, I know. I know how much you enjoyed it and that
I
you were
did
not
enjoy.
at all a bad person about it and didn't abuse it immediately.
I didn't abuse it immediately
Didn't
at
abuse it
all.
immediately. No, why would you do that?
I would never. I'm a caster and I'm very good mannered in the game,
If anyone is
as I'm sure
talking to
everyone
Snowy
knows.
right now, be aware that there is a huge deficit of channel points riding on that man.
What's this? What's
It
what was
is
the final number?
101,000 versus 26,000 right now.
Damn.
If Team One win this at all, if not Snowy wins this game, the channel point deficit is ridiculous.
I hope Osme voted for the team that loses so that he loses all his points. He's so far ahead of me now. I have 1k left.
Well, you should have put your
Big
points
sigh.
on Snowy.
I
You
should have
should
put
have
my
known it.
points on Snowy. I also didn't think that Cox would sell his entire build and go fully strength one poke build. But we ball, I guess.
Here we go, Jay Beto. Grand finals for Friday Night Smite Week 1. My name is Dysart, and I'm joined once again by Jay Beto. It is the Nemesis Productions team bringing you some Oceanic Smite 2 content. Jay Beto, I'm going for Snowy here. This time he's playing the Arnhur, not the Izanami. Have I made a
No.
mistake with my channel points?
I'm not sure if Snowy's going to be the main impact of this game,
Yes,
Dice,
he is.
because Arnhurt does have. Stop. Arnhurt does have. He's going to be everything.
I put my channel points on Snowy, not
But
his
I think
team.
that everyone else is still going to be really weak in the early game. Ra, not the case. The Ra clear is some of the strongest. You did not learn that build from me, Cox. Stop. Don't spread this blasphemy right now. I think that the armor against the Chalk is going to hurt. The Loki early game against this Odin is going to hurt. And the duo where Jing is going to push in this Sobek and the Arnhurt is going to be rough as well. So I think that if they're able to get to the late game, we're going to see very similar of what we saw in that last game. If we
You know when you drink that one energy drink that's like an energy soft drink and it starts to taste like bananas after a while? Or am I like having a heart attack or an aneurysm or something?
maybe call an ambulance, but I'll take over both caster spots. Maybe cameraman can jump in and cast with me if you have a stroke.
Cameraman would love that.
I'm sure he would, doing both at the same time. That's what we used to do. Do you remember that when you would camera and cast at the same time?
I'm never gonna forget that.
Still, live coaching DM. Still, your take on You don't know. That's not what I said. Ah.
So bro didn't want his channel points is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I told him to in my channel points away.
Early rotation out here from Bastet-chan over towards the duo lane on this Loki. Although, Autoside playing quite safe, Schmitty and Wax aware that they don't have the pressure here, but the pluck is good, and Wax buys them straight out of position on this Fenrir. Damage coming down is potent, and one more auto will do it. Snowy, my goat, has found the first blood. Channel points well spent.
Channel points saved. Snowy getting that first blood. That's huge.
Well done to Snowy there. He's absolutely popping off right now.
Ah, sorry, I'm back.
No, that's okay, Jay Beto. I'm just tasting bananas.
Bananas are good.
That would be a good thing.
I like bananas.
Yeah, but I didn't eat a banana. I drank undisclosed energy drink that
Undisclosed energy drink.
may or may not be a sponsor for a future event that we're doing that I'm not going to name.
What?
Anubis. He's in the mid lane, Jay Better, and Yada, he typically plays some safer. Actually, that's not true. He just typically plays a bit safer, but he doesn't play safe mid lane as he likes to be
You tell him, Chad.
aggressive.
That's what I like to see. That's my admin right there.
I've been told to shut up in chat.
Anyway, let's get back to the game. I'm gonna lock back in for a bit. This armor getting pushed in really hard, and this is exactly what I expected.
Oh,
Yada, however,
Yada.
this is not what I expected.
He's going to heal up enough with those grasping hands to survive the aggression here from this Loki Ra combo. But Jay Better, you talked about it last game and going into P's and B's for game 2. Unce has had a pretty standout performance on this Ra, especially in that last game. And I'd expect the same from him this game, especially if this Anubis kind of needs time to be able to lifesteal up a lot of the damage that he takes. And the Ra's just going to be one-shotting him. And if you're standing still in front of Ra, he's going to hit you with that ultimate and he's going to one-shot you.
Yeah, and not even just to that level. Like, the clear and pressure that Ra can have over Anubis, obviously not here because reached the wave first, but if Ra is able to basically just press 1, 2, 3 and auto the wave, it's dead in like 0.5 of a second, and he can rotate over or he can push Anubis back, and he will always have that prio in mid. I'm sure that once Anubis starts to get levels into his abilities, that's going to change, but with basic cleave autos guarantees you pressure, and for some reason, Ra has piercing autos now in his 2. So Ra pretty strong right now.
That's true, he does have that.
He does have piercing autos as a mage.
Well, let's see whether or not the Ra is able to pull out another
Shark
win.
got different, nice? Nothing. He didn't get a single addition to his kit.
Did he need a single addition to his kit? I think you're wrong. I think that you're lying and you should feel bad.
Did Ra need piercing autos?
Yep. Yes. Yeah.
I see.
Did Obo need a ranged option?
No, for melee. Did Jingwei need to be able to have charges on her too?
Astat needed to try to steal away that blue buff invade that Order Team were doing. No, she didn't. And she didn't succeed. Azrael locked himself in a successful blue buff invade. Gonna get his own here as well.
Good
puts
level
Ares further and further
right
ahead.
now, though. Because we have seen, I mean, I know it's a level, but obviously was just invaded. But typically, we saw like a 3 to 4 level difference in jungle already by this point in the previous game. So not seeing that right now is a really good start for this Chaos team, who they have been having success in these games, but that's more in their late game team. Pardon me, late game team fighting. In their early game, it's always been weak.
If these were level 5, if this was a level 5 jungler right now, though, Jay, but I think Yada would have been stunned out by that assassinate, and the follow-up would have been there immediately. Unce had that ultimate available. All he needed was the CC to lock in that Searing Pain.
Bit of a slower game right now than we've seen in the last few. About a 1k lead, but, you know, nothing too crazy. I want to highlight this King Carter item. Now, we haven't seen any armor so far, but I believe that's called Life Binder. Something like that. It is an active item, and we haven't seen any of that because it was banned. Sends out a wave of living energy. Yada getting the kill onto Unce. Looks like a cage was used, and Ra with no shell is a dead Ra.
That is a dead Ra indeed. Doesn't have a way to find himself out of that cage. Jay Better was we're seeing a 2v1 between these auto attacks. Snowy trying to find the better end of Schmitty here. He's going to use that up and down underneath the tower, but Schmitty can dash off the back of the knock up and get himself out of danger.
He curved around to the side there before recorrecting his straight dash, dodging out the impale that was going to hit him into the tower. I don't know if that would have killed him, but he's able to stay here and catch this wave that he probably would have lost. Team rotation is good. Obviously, now he gets the base and run back with Jingwei passive.
I think that's what happened to JFK as well, that kind of curve around. As we get a little bit further into this game, about 6 minutes on the clock, Jay Better, and a comfortable, call it 1,400 gold lead in favor of the Order Team, despite the 1-for-1 on the board. And Jay Better, we're seeing this in mid and we're seeing it in jungle predominantly. Actually, no, we're not. It's all in ADC.
Yeah. Big lead in ADC, which is not something we've seen. Snowy the Goat kind of going down. Maybe his team need to play around him more. Must be a team diff. But on the other side of the map, Carter is getting ganked under his tower right now, looking to make it to this teleporter, but not sure if he's going to be able to do it. Lifebounder is used, the ultimate as well, and the Aegis available, but the Storm Call on top of him dies. Can he get out of this?
King Carter still being chased down here by Ares. The axe will connect, but Azrael not close enough to get this follow-up. However, Wax Python uses that fast TP. 4 members of the Order team are here to try to take down King Carter, and he's still being chased.
Oh, the
Azrael
max
finds the
range
stun, and Yara will
Woo!
be credited with the kill using that Death Gaze. But Jay Beto, if there's one team you can't discount, it's this Chaos side, this Snowy team. We saw King Carter had a 7-level deficit last game, and his team still managed to win. Although Bastet-chan trapped inside of Azrael's Odin cage and taking a lot of damage from Ares. Up and down here, as Wax Python is credited with that kill. Order are pushing further and further in the lead, and my goat Snowy is being pushed away here by Schmitty.
Where's my team, bro? Oh, man, this can't be like a isolated 1v1 issue. There has to be some kind of team diff here. Maybe the jungler was over there somehow and poked him out before the fight started. Sharks will be annoyed at me if I don't mention this, but we have four gods that aren't that can't get out of cage. Now, he definitely types in chat when we don't mention it when there's an Odin picked, but and there's also only one shell. Loki can ult out. And I believe that Sobek ult now goes over wall, player-made walls. But other than that, the Arnho is the only person who can ult away. We saw it with that Loki. Once that ult is down, they cannot get out. Another issue with this is that Loki ult typically an engaged tool. So if Loki ults in, the cage can come down and the fight can turn very easy onto... Well, these teams don't have names. Onto Order side.
That is indeed true, Jay Beto, and I would be quite scared of the potential of that. I think there is a key difference here, though, where Azrael is playing this Odin in jungle right now, and that makes it harder for him to sort of play this counter-engage role on the Odin, where he's more trying to get deep into the backline and find impact with the cage in that way. And, you know, if he is, I fully agree that what you're talking about would be intelligent and wise, but it kind of comes from positioning, waiting for an engage from Bastet-chan and this Loki, and then coming out with that bird bomb, with that cage, trapping people in, zoning out the fight, and getting kills.
We also saw how good he was at hitting that long-range stun. So definitely don't count him out here, but here he is under the tier 1 tower.
Yeah, and Snowy immediately using those beads, and Bastet-chan is here. Snowy finds the kill, and that's why he's my goat.
We cast cursed him so badly just then. We actually mind controlled him to jump under a tier 1 tower with no wave and just kill himself.
And I'm glad that it happened because it gave my goat Snowy a kill.
Oh no, dude.
I'm not biased. You are.
The goat. I mean, your channel points are on this, right? How many points did you put up?
10,000.
Oh, that's... How many points do you have? Surely you could put up more than that. You should put all of them like I did.
Absolutely not.
I don't believe you actually believe in Snowy.
Why would you say that? Someone give me another prediction so I can put more points on him.
Put all of them. I don't believe this guy. No, you can't. It's cheating now because you know that he's got 2 kills. You can't put it up.
Well, Jay Beto, we are 10 minutes into this game for our grand finals of Friday Night Smite week number 1. We have a 2,500 gold lead in favor of the Order team right now, but don't discount Snowy. He's my goat and he's 2-0 on the Arnher. Yada, though, going to step up towards this red buff. Maybe doesn't realize how many people are here as the wrap comes out, but the plug is even better. Knocked up out of being able to get off any ultimate of his own. But he's going to turn around and fire off this Death Gaze, looking for damage onto Prenzel, but stunned down immediately and forced to use that Aegis. Wax Python is here and he's deep inside of the backline, but Ares isn't going to be able to find a lot of damage off on this Chark. Yada still being chased down by Bastet-chan. A few more auto attacks are going to be able to find this kill. Down goes Yada, and Bastet-chan credited with that shutdown. Only 1 kill in that entire fight, but here comes a lurking in the waters and looking for Ares on this Chark. It is going to be a split fight here by Chaos team in case of that teleport with the axe. Bastet-chan will find the assassinate, locking out a lot of damage onto Ares here. Wince will be credited with the kill, and it's just as you said, Jay Beto, Ra has the damage potential.
He does, and I think that Sobek is one of his best pairings. Loki the same. The lockdown that these two gods have with the Ra is so good. Maybe in Smite 1 there are some more, you know, very, very synergistic combos. You know, think Nija, think, you know, maybe like a Sylvanas lockdown or even a Geb lockdown on these targets that don't have beads now in Smite 2. But because those gods aren't in the game yet, I think that Sobek, Loki, some of these gods like that, and Armor as well, that have these really obvious CCs to time for your Ra is really, really good to have on your team and makes the Ra look really good. I think that Ra obviously has a skill ceiling to it. You have to be hitting your stuff, but Yeah, you got to hit your,
You,
you
you know
wouldn't
what would
know
be
because you
like
don't hit
really
them.
cool? No, but you know what would be really cool for a
What?
while if there was like a support in the game that kind of like grabbed all of the opponents and put them into like a really small sort of
Huh.
area, like all grouped up together. As we do see the Odin cage come in, and it's enough that Bastet-chan is in a small area there for Yada to find that death gaze and the kill. Unz chased under tower here as Ragnarok comes out and turns it immediately around with that searing pain. Now Prenzel is here and the pluck is out. Down goes Wax Python as the dive is here and Snowy finds another one. Schmitty though has turned it around onto Prenzel underneath the towers. Yada is low and doesn't have death gaze trapped inside of that obelisk. Will it be enough as the jump comes out? Yada still healing with those locusts. As so low health is this Anubis. He's looking for a wrap, won't be able to find it with the wall there as the hands are down, and King Carter is credited with the kill. Now though, looking for Schmitty as the dazzling offensive is good, and the crits are not enough to keep this Jingwei alive. Double kill for the armor, and further ahead does the... Oh, sorry, no, it's a catch-up here for the Chaos team. They've dead evened out the game state.
But this Gold Fury is going to put them in the lead, Dice, and these towers soon to fall as well. Pyromancer not on the board yet, but Ares can't join either. It did feel to me like... I thought it wasn't gifted either. One more, we needed one more sub.
One more, and I'll take off my hat for the rest
Now,
of the
Dice,
night.
you were going to say Cerberus, weren't you? The problem with Cerberus, right?
I was saying Ares, he's in the game, J Beto.
Oh, okay, well, that counts the same in my eyes. So the thing is, with these gods, is that in Smite 1, whenever a god wasn't performing, they, in quotes, gave it a quality of life change, and what they did was they just gave a carry knock-up immune in a random ability, right? Anubis, knock-up immune in his Locus. You can't pull him in that. Odin has it in his 3. Everybody, Fenrir in his Brutalize. So these gods that rely on knock-ups and not stun can't combo that well because it's so easy to remove the CC. Loki, knock-up immune in his 3. Alright, like, everybody has a knock-up immune. In the case of the gods that I was mentioning, they have to get hit by the CC or beads, like Ninja, obviously one of Ra's best combos. One of, like, all of those mages' best combos, to be honest. Alright, yap over.
Oh, cool, dude. Snowy and Schmitty taking the 1v1 right now. If Impaler's up, then Snowy's going to be able to find a bit. Doesn't look like it was as Snowy has to jump over this wall. Schmitty looking for the ultimate and he will be able to find it, but doesn't connect the damage. Snowy a little bit longer before he can get his jump up, but Wax Python is there and finds the Brutalized shutdown. Look at the gold swing when he finds that too.
500 gold, feel like he should be worth more, like maybe like 1500. Like surely he's worth more than 500, right? I feel like that's
the game back into an even state though, as Wax being knocked up and might be plucked back into Bastet-chan here. No. Backing is the Loki as King Carter being engaged on by Ares one more time. Has to use that ultimate to get himself out of trouble here. Doesn't have a good position to dash away. Yes, he does as Azrael tries to jump on him and gives Carter the angle to dash out of trouble.
It is a great position for Chaos side, even though Snowy did get shut down as Prenzel, looking for, I guess, to boost his damage numbers against this Jingwei, maybe even give over a kill here as his Loki gets invaded. I'm not too sure what's going on over here.
Oh, down goes Bastet-chan to Yada's Death Gaze ultimate and Order have pushed themselves 1,000 gold lead, and it's off the back of a 2,000 gold swing. We saw that Chaos were 1,000 gold ahead after Snowy found that good fight in the back line, but now he's 2 levels down, J Beto. I'm worried about my goat.
And your points.
And my points.
I was just about to say that this is a great position for Chaos to be in because they're even / up even after the 500 because they've their late games have been so good, and then all of a sudden like a switch flicks and they're down 1k. So unlucky on that one, I guess. But Pyromancer getting focused down by Azrael. I'm not sure if he has enough damage to do this. The armor is rotating. Loki coming out of base as well. Remember, they do have a Ra. That ultimate is so good at securing these objectives 1v1 over in duo.
Wax Python being plucked into the damage from Unz will be able to find that with the Ra, and the Amaterasu is completely zoned Order team away from this Pyromancer, and now they have the opportunity to start it themselves, as over in the duo lane, Ultimates trade, Schmitty not able to find the kill onto Snowy there, so Hold does this Amaterasu, and Pyromancer goes in favor of the Chaos team. The gold lead continues to swing back and forth, J Beto. We couldn't have a closer game to call our finals.
I agree, Dice. And I think that these late games are pretty evenly matched. I would say that Team 4 has the
Yada finds the wrap and the combo. Death Gaze doing so much work onto Unz there. But Yada, now he's been plucked underneath the tower. It's not going to do enough damage. Searing pain off the mark. I don't think it would have killed there, but it had the potential to do a lot of damage.
Yeah, unfortunate. But a good 1v1, 1v2 even. Yada on the other side of the map, 1v2 from Ares coming out. He has a lot of damage, splitting up the engage.
Whoa,
Maybe too early.
Out. Stormcall does come down as well. Should be stunned out by this Amaterasu ult, and the Loki damage is too good. Bastet Charm finds the kill. I didn't think that was a worthwhile rotation here for this Loki, but it managed to pan out well. In the meantime, Wax Python has used this Ragnarok ultimate to try to lock down Snowy, and he's being chased underneath the T1 tower. Does get the kill for this Fenrir, and Prenzel has rotated a little bit too late, J Beto.
And another fight going on over in mid. Unz getting chased out by the Odin and the Anubis, taking down that kill. Now focusing out onto the Fenrir. Enough damage from the Brutalize. Man, I feel bad for our cameraman. There's literally 3 fights going on across the map at the same time.
King Carter being aggressed on next as well. Prenzel trying to alleviate some of this pressure. Order team just continuing to look for the fights as Wax is going to brutalize underneath the T2 tower and left. Order are going to slowly kite their way back to the Gold Fury, although Bastet Chan has respawned and King Carter should have the disrupt potential, J Beto, to prevent this gold from going down for free. Wax, though, zoning with that use of the Brutalize, down to 4,000 health on the Gold Fury. Bastet Chan wrapping around the Oracle Pit, might be able to get into the backline of the Gold Fury. Leashed is the objective, although Deathgate coming out should be able to secure this one down. 2 health, it goes down, Order will secure it, and late are the Chaos team, but finally a pluck does come down, looking for Wax Python as he falls lower and lower, but this Jingwei, Schmitty doing so much damage as the Storm Call comes down, and Wax is able to find Prenzel up in the air still. Is this Jingwei, but lands immediately and fires Bastet Chan. Too much crit damage is too powerful as King Carter finally turns the kill around onto Yada. It actually manages to pick up a stun there onto Wax Python as well. Snowy trying to take a 2v1 right now, 3v1 even, as he fires off the ultimate and gives the double kill over to Schmitty, but King Carter finds his own double kill as Wax goes down. It's a 2-for-3 trade, but Order find themselves the Gold Fury.
That Ra not being there saved that Gold Fury right there. Wasn't that great of a position to be able to secure that gold. The Death Gaze comes out from Yada onto Bastet Chan and then has to flick back towards the Gold Fury, and they have to commit to a finish right there. If the Ra was there with ult, might have gone a different story, but Wax Python creating a lot of space in these teamfights, I gotta say. These Brutalizers, these Ragnaroks have been good. They've been disruptive. And I think that Unz and Snowy haven't really been able to find what they need in these fights. And I'm not trying to say that, you know, that's on them. I think that's on the team as in general to help them find those, combined with obviously they have to look for them and hit their stuff. But I think that there is potential to go more in a 5v5 fight, but we have...
Oh, Syrian Pain connects with Azrael. Wasn't aware that it would happen. Doesn't find the kill, but Unz is kind of just flexing at this point.
Yeah, he just said, yo, I see you. That's a predict.
Sure was a predict. Unz now being looked at by Wax Python here near this Naga pit. Brutalize will come down. Wax just tanky enough on this Fenrir to disrupt the backline, although he's going to use this Ragnarok ultimate here to try to put pressure onto the Ra. Might be aggressing too far as Bastet Chan has rotated over Prenzel. Might be trying to find a pluck, but immediately goes into that wrap, and the Stormcall will come down as well. Deathgaze is good, but Ares is better. Down goes Prenzel, and Order team are really putting on the pressure now, J Beto.
Fire Giant. I keep saying Gold Fury instead of Fire Giant. Fire Giant might be on the table here. Deathgaze not available. Pyromancer, definitely. Naga as well. These are 2 good pools of gold, but I'm not sure if they can accelerate the game from this position right now, guys. Without this Fire Giant. Tier 1 mid, Tier 1 soul is still available. They can't crack these right now. 20 minutes in. Only 1 tower on the map has fallen. Maybe about to get traded back over in the left lane. Anho is pushing on the right side of the map. Carter getting chased out. Stun is primed and ready.
Showing how strong he is right now with this 3-level lead over the Chark. But Ares is farming up right now, and the rest of the Order team are ahead.
Oh, nice.
Cage was used there, and it's going to force Bastet Chan to use their ultimate. Fire should be started up here. Schmitty has rotated back over towards it and starting it up. Snowy split pushing down the left side T2 tower. Chaos side likely going to give up the big objective here. Instead, get themselves a little bit more gold.
Look at him.
King Carter in the back line. He's using the ultimate as well. Dazzling Offensive will connect with many members of the Order team here. Down to 100 health. The Fire Giant does fall finally, and it goes in favor of, I can't tell, but Unz has found himself a kill as Yada picks up Prenzel finally. King Carter should go down here. Fire J Beto went to Chaos side. It was stolen there, and Bastet Chan's in the back line looking to try to pick off a kill onto Schmitty. Once actually connects that use of the one there on the Ra as well. Schmitty is so low, and look at the split push that Snowy's managed to get off because of the work that his team did in that fight.
The Fire Giant steal was massive. I don't even think that Ra was the one who got that. But the bigger play there, even if they lose Fire, they won the fight. 2 for 2 when the other team has Fire is great. 2 for 2 when it's a 4v5 is great. But Snowy's also able to get a full tier 1, a full tier 2, and a Phoenix. Forget the map play. The amount of gold that man just got, that's, 2k gold, something like that. 1k gold, 1.5k. Okay, that's right. He must have just spent his gold, but I was going to say that's no way he got 3.5k,
No.
but very good play from him. Obviously, now that Phoenix going down, Fire Giant as well, they're in a great, great position. Gold doesn't tell the story. I say this every cast. Think about, what the map feels like to play against. This Anha is now big. They have Fire Giant. Left Phoenix is down. So many towers still on the board to accelerate this gold lead, to accelerate this game. And Ancient Fury still isn't on the board.
Great use of the Impale there from Snowy. Will lock Wax Python down. Low health already is this Fenrir support, and on the chase are Chaos. Bastet Chan wrapping around, coming from this duo lane T1 tower as Snowy finds the kill on Wax in the mid lane. And Bastet Chan, he snuck up behind Schmitty and might be able to find the kill onto the ADC. Turned around on, but forces immediately out the actives. No Aegis available as Unz finds the Searing Pain in the T1 tower in mid. Yada being chased down by King Carter, and the kill goes through. Ares does get a trade off, but Schmitty forced underneath his own T2 tower with that ultimate has to find a way out as Ares is left alone to defend and being plucked into the backline here. Unz has so much damage on this Ra, and he's going to be able to output it. Finds another kill for the Ra, and he's pushing down mid.
Unz is different on the Ra. That snipe was beautiful. Whew, this tier 2 now falling as well. So much gold now getting taken for Team 4. It is. But guys, the gold isn't even that big of a lead. That's not the focus of this game. It's the picks a pluck coming in onto Smitty.
And Unz finds so much damage and the kill. King Carter now engaging onto Wax here underneath the mid. Phoenix, is the auto attack damage enough as the minions are coming through, and Bastet Chan is zoning away Wax Python here. He's looking to get into the backline with this Fenrir, trying to clear off this wave, but the mid Phoenix goes down, and now the Fenrir is out of position, likely to be chased down here by King Carter. Jumps back into the Phoenix range.
Nice moves.
Chaos OJ Beto, they found the Phoenix. They're winning this game right now.
They are indeed. Gold Fury on the menu too. Let's look at that right lane as well. Tier 1, Tier 2, another Phoenix available. Pyromancer as well. It's only a 3k lead after this Gold Fury, but the map state tells a completely different story right now.
It does indeed tell a completely different story, J Beto. You're right. This right side T1 tower on both sides is a breath of fresh air away from going down. But you're right, J Beto. Chaos really have the aggression on the map at the moment, the potential to push down wherever they want. I'd be scared right now to walk anywhere near this Ra, near this Sobek, near King Carter, and crucially, J Beto, near my goat Snowy.
My goat's sorry, your goat. Your goat Snowy has that Pyromancer, the goat. Okay, you've said a few people with the goat. You said Jet Blaze was the goat for winning the.
He did win the.
Thing?
He did win the giveaway.
He did indeed win the giveaway. Don't forget, we still have one more to go.
We do still have one more to go.
But we've got this game to get through, as right now, Chaos are looking for this right side tower, but guys, look over on the left side. Split pushes have been the name of the game so far in most of these games right now.
Schmitty wants to do dash core by the Assassinate. Loki ult doing a lot of work there, and that's the ultimate down for this Jingwei. The chase now being put on towards this Ares in the T2 and right towards this Ares, towards this Shark, being piloted by a player named Ares as Wax goes into the backline and finds a stun. Ragnarok popped immediately as the ultimate coming down from the Tarasu into the backline is going to zone out 3 members of the Chaos team. T2 tower and right does go down as Schmitty is silenced out. Will Chaos continue this push, J Beto, or will they back off? It looks like they want the Phoenix as an up down from Wax could be a sign of weakness here. Prenzel, though, is low health as King Carter finds his way into the backline, looking for Schmitty, but the auto attacks are strong from this ADC as Aegis paused out of the solo laner, and the cage was so good in the backline of Chaos team that nobody could get in there. They trade for one, and Ares on this Chark is so healthy that Snowy is forced to jump away from the aggression. Stun out onto Prenzel as well is good, but will it be turned around? The Impale even better there from Snowy to alleviate some of the pressure. Chark still continuing to walk up, but he could be turned around on. Over on the left side here, though, Bastet looking for the... Bastet Chan on the Loki looking for the 1v1 here with Azrael. The stun will come down, and Ares being piloted. No, Chark being piloted by the Ares will disrupt the 1v1. Here comes the Storm Call as well as Prenzel is forced down into low health, finds a knock-up to get himself out, but Yada finds one, Yada finds two. It's a double kill for the Anubis. Bastet Chan still trying to take a 1v1 here with this Odin as Yada comes back in. He's looking for a triple kill, won't be able to find the wrap, but Azrael still chasing here, should be able to find a stun. It's a hands come down, and it's a triple kill for Yada. The Anubis is back.
It's really confusing when, especially more than one person has then in-game name as a different god.
My brain hurts.
You're doing well. Fire Giant right now. Getting looked at by Autoside. Now, there's something I want to talk about that we've seen in this game and the last game as well, is that when you have fire, you have the option. Is it going to happen?
No, he's too late with it. We'll be able to pick
Are
up
you
the kill
sure?
onto Azrael, though, as the wrap comes down. Fire Giant secured by the orders. No.
No, he stole it! He stole it! Oh, no, he didn't!
No, he didn't.
I thought I saw fire on the Ra.
Don't ever lie to me again, Jay Better.
It's so hard to see.
Lies.
I'm a liar.
Autoside will secure the Fire Giant there. Don't ever listen to Jay Better again. But Azrael falls for the trouble as Unce was able to secure that kill. And Jay Beto, the story of the night has been constant back and forth barn burner games, and we're in another one now with Snowy able to find that obelisk, and it's going to lock down a lot of damage onto Ares here as the Impaler comes down into the wall, but Schmitty rotates in from the side here towards this mid lane as Prenzel is going to miss that pluck, and it might be enough for him to fall here. Although Snowy trying to find the auto attacks, the ultimate going to come out as well. Will he be able to pick up Schmitty? No, the auto attacks from the ADC are too good, and Jingwei will turn the fight around. Now Bastet, Chan and King Carter, they're going to try to come into this mid lane fight, but it's a little bit too late as this mid T1 tower is likely to fall. King Carter immediately turned on, and the Death Gaze comes out. Yada doing too much damage, and Wax Python will be able to zone Amaterasu out completely from defending the T2 tower.
Pushing down this mid lane. Now there are a lot of side lane towers still to be taken. This mid lane is not the only position on the map, but it's the only position they care about. King Carter, all he cares about is getting out, but Wax Python chasing him out. This mid Phoenix going to be falling soon. That Sunbeam Bow doing lots of damage to that mid Phoenix. There's no end here, but some pressure on the map. Wax Python taking this 1v1. Not sure if he's able to do this, but this 1v1.
Schmitty does find that last auto attack on the invisible Loki. Down goes Bastet Chan. Now it's a 2v1 looking for King Carter here. Might have been a little bit too much to send Azrael to also pick up this kill. But being able to disrupt the death timers is a very crucial play to make and prevent King Carter from getting back in and defending his team. Although still alive is the Amaterasu. Yada has found the kill onto Unce under the left side. Phoenix. Stormcall comes out as well while this Chark is tanking up the Phoenix. Damage is going to survive there as the shell comes down from Prenzel and the dash comes out from Schmitty looking for the 1v1 with Snowy, and the auto attack trades are going in the favor of the Jingwei right now as the pillar comes out, and it's not enough to keep the Arnher alive. Lurking in the waters, forced out of this Sobek, and the auto team are trying to end already. Schmitty looking for a few more auto attacks as the Titans down to 6,000 health already. Prenzel has to be able to disrupt the backline. King Carter finally rotating back into his team, but it might be too little too late. 1,000 health left in the Titan, and the game is over. Jay Beto, I lost my channel points.
Yay! I'm happy for
you.
you. And that was, man. I want to say it right now because I didn't get to say it in game. Seems to be a bit of an issue tonight with teams not playing on multiple lanes when they have the option to. In that Phoenix Siege, we can look right here, you're against Odin Cage, Shark, and Anubis damage. You can't just walk into that. You're going to lose the fight, as we saw they did. You have two other Phoenixes open. One of those was respawning, so very, very low health. You need to be able to escort the waves in under the Titan. That's something that Loki can do very, very easily in the late game. Has a very strong 1v1 potential. Also with the invis, the wave clear, it's all really strong. It lends to that playstyle. I wouldn't call it a split push, but more of like a 4-1, even a 4-2 kind of, 3-2 kind of play style where you're looking to just distract the enemy team, to try to seesaw them like this, between the lanes, pull them over until you're able to catch. Thank you, Osmay. I'm very happy. um, very happy that he is. Sorry.
Seesawing, Jay, but seesawing.
Yeah, sorry, thank you. Seesawing back and forth, trying to look for something. Obviously, that doesn't happen when you're able to play against. When you're sorry, that didn't happen in those games. When you play on one lane like they did, it opens up exactly what we saw to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I also want to say I feel bad for Carter in that last fight because he's keeping two people busy. So he's saying, guys, I'm not
That's
dying.
true.
I've got two here with me. Just clear the waves. We should be fine. And they get dove on the Phoenix 4v3 and lose. I gotta feel bad for him. But congratulations on what team was this? Team
Team
one?
one. Team
Team
one.
one on the W.
Congratulations indeed for Team 1 on the W. 1,300 diamonds to each player of that team. But second and third place won't get away scot-free. They're going to get themselves 600 diamonds per player as well. Javido, we're not done for the night, though. We still have one more spin to win going to come out here. This time, it's for the Your Bites from the Past Battle Pass. Your Bites from the Past Battle Pass.
Nice.
Remove
Good
one of
job.
those
Good job.
NZ Toms for me, please. Nuke Ninja.
Yeah,
We
he already did
already
that.
have done 2 of them there. So let's spin to win one last time for the Battle Pass. Here we go.
Bing!
DJ Bing Bing, congratulations on the win. You should receive a message from Redacted to lock in that for you. Make sure you get yourself that Battle Pass code. Thank you very much to everybody who joined us tonight. Still an opportunity for me to take off my hat if we get one more sub. Maybe we'll save that for the next stream that we do, though. Ladies and gentlemen, esports fans of all kinds, thank you for being here for us tonight and joining us for Friday Night Smite. It's been wonderful having you here. And on a different note as well, I know we've made a big transition over to Nemesis Productions, so having the support of everybody in the community has been great. Jay, but any shout outs from you tonight?
Shout out to the person who we can see on screen right now, Nuke Ninja, for the camera work, and obviously everyone behind the scenes who helped him set up, mostly Redacted, and Jed as well. Thank you to those
Poor
guys.
Gangster Sexy, no shout out from Jay Beto.
Oh,
I'll do it.
you can do that.
Shout out Gangster Sexy. Big shout out to all the players who competed tonight as well in Friday Night Smite. We'll make sure that the diamonds do get paid out as soon as they possibly can be. Keep in mind where those diamonds are coming from if you are complaining anywhere about not getting them yet. Remember where they come from. But thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. We'll see you in the next one. Good night, all.